Hello, 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 hello. I am here. I am just finishing off one thing real quick. Finishing off one thing real quick. 3 o'clock crept up on me. So we've got story time today. We are going to be doing A Year of Springs, which is a writer like a published visual novel, little trilogy of visual novels that came out very recently, the 9th of December. Let's see what they are going to be like. Published by Writer developed by NPCKC. Not sure if that's a word that I'm meant to pronounce or an acronym, but they also did A Hero in His Garden, which I don't think I streamed. So yeah, it's currently on sale for its first week. I think it's on sale probably not much longer based on when it came out. I don't know how long they go on sale for in the first week, but it's only £3.99 or $3.99, which is $1 or £1 off its normal price. So one of those slightly more affordable visual novels. As always, if you're not playing them for the story, it's less than an hour completion. We will be doing voices, hopefully, as soon as I've said this is story time. So hopefully this is a voice, one I can voice. So it says, experience the stories of Haru, Erika, and Manami in A Year of Springs. So I've probably butchered some of the names there, apologies. It's a visual novel trilogy about 3 friends navigating the feelings of love, connection, and just wanting to belong, which sounds really cool. So the trilogy includes One Night Hot Springs. Visit the hot springs with Haru, a young and anxious trans woman who just wants to enjoy herself on a trip with Manami, but doesn't want to cause any trouble. In the second game, Last Day of Spring, spend a week as Erika, a well-meaning ex-delinquent who runs into more issues than expected when trying to plan a spa day for Haru. And then the third novel is called Spring Leaves No Flowers. Help shattered university student Manami think about what friendship and romance mean to her. She spends a day with Haru, Erika, and her boyfriend. So it does say this has multiple endings. I think it's feeling a little bit like the that Love Choice we played. Right, sorry, I just got a giant pile of laundry to move out of the way, and then I'll be with you. Just had things to fold, and I was nearly finished folding, so I thought I'd fold while I read to you. Featured 3 visual novels, multiple endings, all new epilogue, exclusive to the trilogy, soft and cute art with a relaxing original soundtrack, etc., etc. It says, content warning, this trilogy discusses... It really does help if I can speak. This trilogy discusses issues that people of different genders and sexualities may face, which is a topic that can be sensitive and personal, and hopefully we have dealt with it in an appropriate way. I don't know anything about the developers. I don't know anything about the So, yeah, we will have to see how this goes. But hopefully it will be appropriate for story time. Appropriate in that they handle it sensitively, rather than appropriate in that, you know, because we are allies here. And yes, hopefully it does not go wonky. So we shall see. We shall see. Right. I'm not terribly certain that my subtitles work very well with my voice, but we'll keep them on for now. Right. Okay. I'm going to select English. No, I need to select OK to go with the English. I need some volume. So, we don't actually have volume yet. Okay. So, it's the work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual events, locales, or persons is entirely coincidental. Well, I imagine that if it's done in the right way, that it will be based on other people's experiences. Would you like to use hints? Ooh. Let's go with yes for now. Do I want sound captions on? Yes. Nice. I don't know what the hints are for. NPCKC. So, we have nice music. Just going to rebalance that slightly. And the art is already adorable. I mean, I played a Hero and Garden. I didn't play it on stream. Let's look at the special thanks. This game starts in 2019 and ends in 2020. Started making these games in 2018, but I hope that in the future the world will be a kinder and more accepting place for Haru, Arika, Manami, and all of us. Thank you to everyone that helped bring this game to life. Okay. Aww. Thanks for the host, Mr. Cornus. So it does sound like it is going to be good in that way. One Night Hot Springs. Let's see what options we have. We've got hint hearts. Sound captions, they appear to be on. I think that's what we picked at the beginning. Okay, let's start. Sorry, I'm now just going to dance at the ringtone because that's really cool. Who on earth could be calling me? Beep. Haru, it's been so long since I've talked to you. Sorry for calling so suddenly. You're not busy, are you? Not busy at all. How have you been, Manami? I've been wonderful, thanks, and that's why I wanted to call you. My birthday is coming up, and since it's my 20th, my parents said they would let me go on a trip with my friends. So my plan is to go on a trip to the hot springs with my 2 best friends, and of course that includes you. My parents will pay for everything, so don't worry about the cost. Hot springs? But you know that I know, which is why I'm calling to talk to you first before deciding anything. Haru, you're my oldest and closest friend. It would mean so much to me if you were with me to celebrate my 20th birthday. But I also want you to enjoy yourself to the fullest. So let me know what I can do to make you as comfortable as possible. Oh, but it's been years since I went to a public bath, let alone a hot spring. I know, which is why it's a good chance. You'll be with me, so if anything or anyone bothers you, you can tell me. I'm not really worried about me being uncomfortable, it's more everyone else. I feel this so hard. It'll be fine. No one will pay any attention. They will. Haru, no one cares as much as you think they do, I promise. Well, do you live in Manami, but, please come, for me. Oh, I don't know what I said! Ah, there we go. I picked an option, but I don't know what they said because I didn't realise. I think I clicked something. Okay. If they have reserved bath. Okay, right. No, we go. Okay, we'll go with that. I'm happy with that. If they have reserved baths, I'll go. Yes, it's going to be the best birthday ever. I'll call you again when everything's been sorted out. I have hearts at the top. I'm not quite sure. Beep. She always hangs up so fast. Can't believe I agreed to go to the hot springs. What should I do? How do women behave when they go to hot springs together? I mean, do you want stereotypical behaviour? Just like people? Generally the same. I don't know. Have I ever been to a hot springs? Don't think I have. Don't imagine there'll be much talking. And getting wrinkly together. Because it's water still, right? Let's see what the search term hot springs with female friends gets me. Oh no. Oh, my poor baby. Oh. Oh. Seriously? That didn't give you porn? You must have a very forgiving search engine. Oh, an article titled When Going to the Hot Springs with Your Girlfriends. You don't have to care that much about makeup. So should I worry about it a little? No, you're going in water. Don't worry about bust size. I guess I don't really have a bust to worry about. But don't forget to shave. Wait, shave? Which parts? How much? Why would you need to shave? Do they get men to shave? I would say be comfortable. Wear shorts if you want to. Wear a t-shirt, bikini, swimming costume, you know. And screw articles that tell you to shave and wear makeup. Psst, you'd be sitting in water. But I'm just lolling the fact that Googling hot springs with female friends did not bring up porn. I don't know. I'll just have to figure it out as I go. Just go as you are. You'll look amazing. Wear something purple. You seem to like purple. It's a good colour choice. I'll wait until Manami calls with more details. This is enough internet for me today. Oh, well that's hardly unrealistic. You've only just got up. There's a whole day full of internet. Ah, unless this is the end of the day. Okay, well that's fine. In which case your friend is ringing at bedtime. That's quite late. You might want to pick your controller up, just in case you step on it in the middle of the night. Guess I'll turn him for today. Yeah, those things on the floor would be what I call a nice tripping hazard. Because I would totally fall over them on my way to the bathroom. I'm really here. What on earth am I doing? I'm not really prepared for this. But I'm here now. I just have to power through this. You can do it, Haru. Haru, over here. Where? Hi, Manami. Oh wow, Haru, I love your hair. Yeah, it looks awesome. And it's got a purple bow. Thanks, I decided to grow it out. It looks amazing. Thanks, Manami. Hey, Manami, don't forget about me. Okay, apparently Erica is going to be Scottish. I don't know if that's realistic, but there we go. Hey, Manami, don't forget about me. Oh, sorry, Erica. This is Haru, my childhood friend. And Haru, this is Erica, my friend from high school. I mean, the last name is very Japanese, but we're still going to make you Scottish. The last name's Nagata, in case you're wondering. I'm Haru Suzuki. Suzuki, yeah. It's nice to meet you. You can speak more casually, you know, we're the same age. We're the same age? Yeah, or close enough. Erica's 20. Yeah, I heard from Manami that you two went to the same preschool. Yes, I mean, yeah. Wow, you gotta need to loosen up. Our dip in the hot springs will probably do you some good. And you gonna check us in or what? Right, let's go then. Welcome. Hello, I have a reservation under Tachibana. Yes, we have your reservation. Would you please fill out this registration card? Haru, Erica, could you fill out your information? Yeah, sure. Okay. Oh, time to fill out this form. First, my name. Oh, it's pretty. I mean, I have no idea what that says. It is really pretty. I probably need to write my legal name. And my legal gender, too. Why? You said you should be... Unless they're literally, like, checking some government... I mean, might be different out there. But I would have said it's a hotel registration card. Does it matter? And it's just a shame, I guess, that she can't get her gender fixed legally on the legal documentation. Fixed as in corrected. Use the right term of the word. As in their system is broken. It displaying it incorrectly. I should fill out the rest of the form. Age 19. Dress and occupation. And everything else. I feel like on these forms I'm just going to not fill in shit out of protest now that they ask this stuff. Why is it relevant? I mean, mobile number potentially. But does it matter what occupation? And I guess age only matters if it's, you know, for like a legal drinking type situation. And everything else. I'm finished. Me too. Thanks. Here is a registration card. Thank you, just let me... Mr. Haruto Suzuki? You probably need to answer. That's me, but is there a problem? I see. Your room is the ginkgo room on the second floor. Yeah, exactly. Why does it matter what freaking occupation? It's like... I guess phone number in case they need to contact you because of something, and like address for like if you leave luggage and stuff. But, you know, why does occupation and, you know, gender matter? Yeah. It's one of those things, these cards are created by people where it doesn't matter to them. So they're like, well, we'll just gather all the information we can get. I see. Your room is the ginkgo room on the second floor. Please enjoy your stay. Let's go to our room then. I'm going to buy a drink first. My throat is like a desert. See you back at the room. Haru, you okay? Yep, you don't have to worry about me. Let's go to the room. Haru. Ah, nice. That's our proper tatami room. Tatami is so much trouble to clean, but I love how it looks. I love tatami too. It has such a nice smell. I just want to lie down and sleep on it. Go ahead. Me and Suzuki here will just head to the hot springs while you're snoozing away. No, don't go without me. I want to go to the hot springs too. I'm just kidding. Though I do plan on heading to the hot springs ASAP. Too much studying hunched over at my desk lately. I had to give my stiff shoulders a break. Hot springs? We should get changed first, I guess. The yukata should be around here somewhere. Not here. We're here. Or found them, one for each of us. Ooh, they're cute. I wonder if they're for sale. Let's get changed then. I'll change in the bathroom. What's up with... Oh. Thank goodness the yukata are unisex. I just hope that it's big enough for me. It looks like it should fit me fine. My kuta are all straight lines, so not having a waist or much of a chest is better. It's perfect for me. I hope I can tie it well. Okay, that's not a good bow. Let me try that again. Maybe this is a little better. Perfectionist, clearly. I'm okay with this. Ah, cute. Sorry for the wait. Looking pretty good. Thanks. Yeah, if I didn't know better, I would have thought... Can we hit her? Erica, I told you not to say. It's okay. Haru. It's better than the other possible reaction. Let's get going. I need to check the times for the reserve baths. What? You're not heading into the woman's bath with us? That would be a bit too, you know. I don't think it'd be that big of a deal. Erica, don't. It's fine. I want to check out the reserve baths anyway. Come on, let's go. Haru, Erica and I are going to head in then. Don't have to worry about me. I'll see you again at dinner time. That's what she said, Minami. Let's go already. Don't grab my arm. See you later, Suzuki. I'm making Minami worry. Got to stop that. First, I should find out how to reserve the bath. Excuse me. How may I help you? How do I book the reserve baths? You mean the family baths? Please head to your left and write your name and room on the reservation list. Thank you very much. Family baths are to the right. Yes, thank you. I came here, but is it really okay for someone like me to head into a family bath? Can you even use family baths on your own? I'll just be taking away a time slot from an actual family. I want to yell at all the mean people in the world, or the ignorant people in the world that make things so hard for everyone. Shouldn't need to be said, but trans women are women, so she should just use the women's bath. Her friends. I mean, I'd suggest that they all use the family bath reserve thingy, but the other friend seems to be a little bit ignorant. So, yeah. It's just one time slot. I guess it should be okay if I don't take too long. So how are you supposed to relax if you're just worried about everyone else? It's okay to be selfish sometimes, Haru, and do what's best for you. It'd be a shame if I came to a hot spring but didn't actually go in. It's been so long since I've been at a proper one. I like the bamboo. It's cute. Okay, I'm going to reserve a time slot. Let's see. And they're all booked. Are you serious? And here I was trying so hard to encourage myself. Excuse me. Sorry, I was just leaving. Would you like to book the family baths? I was going to, but they're all booked. Oh no, I sincerely apologise for the inconvenience. May I suggest you enjoy our splendid women's baths instead? We have vase-shaped bathtubs which you can enjoy privately, like the family baths. If you would like, I can show you to the baths. Is something the matter? This is the woman that checked them in, so... And they're making me cry because, I mean, I think they're being really nice. It's like human decency type thing. It's making me cry. It's like baseline. But I think we will give her an explanation. And the truth is, I think that if I go into the women's baths, it might make the other patrons uncomfortable. That's why I wanted to use the family baths. I see. I understand your concerns. However, as it is, you won't be able to enjoy the baths in this wonderful hot spring town. I can't allow that. What? I can't allow one of our guests to miss out on our fantastic hot springs. No, it's my own problem, so... No, you came to enjoy the hot springs, so I will ensure that you can. Would you please tell me your name and room? It's Haruto Suzuki in the Ginkgo room. That would be Mr. Haruto Suzuki then. This would be fine. Please, forgive me. Now, if you would please wait here for a moment. I'm even causing trouble for the staff. No, this is a situation where the staff is trying to make you feel comfortable, but because of your trauma, because you've had past trauma, I guess I should just wait. I apologise for the wait. That was hardly any wait at all. With your permission, we would like to upgrade your party to a room with an open-air bath. What? Would that be acceptable? I don't want to cause any fuss. It is our way of apologising for the fully booked family baths. We want all of our guests to enjoy our hot springs. It's also a personal wish from a staff member who loves this hot spring town. Will you accept the upgrade? Is it really okay? Of course. Then, yes, please. Thank you very much. If you would allow me to accompany you to your room. This game is making me cry. In a, happy way, but still. This is the Azalea room. I don't know how to thank you. It was nothing. I hope you enjoy your stay. What a nice person. She said she would tell Manami and Nagata about the changing rooms too. Okay, I'm now a little bit confused because I know that in some cultures the surname and the like family name and like personal name are the other way around. So I'm thinking that Manami is the personal name. So like Joe. But I think Nagata is Erika's family name. So that's more formal because obviously they know each other, because Erika kept on calling Haru Suzuki, which I think is their family name. Being as that the Haru part seemed to be abbreviated from the other one. But I'm not entirely sure because they said Haru Suzuki. So I'm not up to speed on cultures and names and stuff completely. This is why I generally like my name box on a website to be just one box. Fill in what you want to have in the name box. And then we don't have to accommodate like different varieties and everyone's name fits in. And no restrictions other than it has to be at least one character. And it can have anything in it. I think we possibly do actually have two boxes. First name and last name, but I did not set up that form, so yeah. Ideally, I'd just like a name box. And maybe a what would you like us to call you box. So we can do like Hi Joe in emails, but it says Joe Carter in the thing. Anyway, I'm getting severely off track. Okay. I didn't think people would be that accommodating. Maybe the world is kinder than I thought it was. I really hope so. Let's check out the open air bath then. is really, really nice. It looks really tiny. I'm hoping that has perspective, because 3 of them ain't going to fit in that tiny pool, even if they are really good friends. And the view is amazing. I don't even want to think about how much it would cost more. Absolutely gorgeous. Is it really okay to get an upgrade like this for free? Oh, stop worrying, Harry. The staff said it was okay, so I'm going to enjoy this. I need to wash first. I love the smell of this shampoo. Chrysanthemum? It's really relaxing. And this is a charcoal soap. Cool. Now to try out the conditioner. And now to wash it all off. Head into the bath. Wow. I can feel the knots in my muscles loosening. Oh, it seems to be a one-person type bath thing. Based on relative size of person. It looks very nice. I can't even remember how long it's been since I've soaked in a real hot spring water. I'm now completely jealous. Because it sounds nice and relaxing. Maybe that's where I could plan a vacation when it's safer to travel. Oh, it's never going to go back to normal, but maybe if it's safer. So I can't just keep on putting my entire life on hold. I don't know. I could never afford to go to a place like this myself, and I can't go into the regular hot springs. I've got as my bathtub at home. I wish I could stay in here forever. That was a good soak. I should get dressed. What a wonderful bath. Thank you, staff lady. Probably find out her name. Wow, time passed pretty quickly. Anami and Nagata should be back soon. We're back. Hey, Suzuki. I heard from the staff that we were upgraded to a room with an open-air bath. Yes, because the family baths were all booked. Wow, that's so nice of them. The staff didn't just tell you to go to the women's baths? Erica. She did, but when I explained, she was very understanding. Oh, that's really cool of her. Yeah, I was surprised but happy. Did you two enjoy the hot springs? Yeah, it was really nice. Yeah, I've never been to such a proper expensive place before. You should have come with us. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh, Harry, I think you've got something in your hair. Let me get that for you. It's okay, I'll get it myself. You don't even know where it is. You can tell me. But it would be easier if I took it. There, I got it. Thanks. Is that how it is? Is what how it is? Nothing. Hannah's dinner getting here? Knock, knock. Excuse me. Good evening. Please allow me to set the table for you. What would you like to drink? What do you two want? How about beer for everyone? Oh, okay. So maybe 20 is the age in, I want to say Japan. I'm going to get Japan and China mixed up. Might be China. Don't know. Japan. One of these days, I will actually do the research before I play the games, or at least educate myself on, kanji versus the Chinese characters, so that when it comes up in a game, I can go, oh yes, that is that, even if I can't read it, because otherwise I just sound ignorant. Anyway, I'm underage. I'll just have oolong tea. Tea is much better anyway. Right. 2 beers and 1 oolong tea, please. Please enjoy your meal. Nami, are you okay with beer? I've never actually drunk before. I'd be fine. That's your 20th, so you should try a bit at least. If you don't like it, I'll drink it for you. And more importantly, this dinner. This looks amazing. Let's eat. How's everyone's weekends going anyway? Ooh, I requested a tofu nabe so we can all share. Look at that fruit. Don't worry, Erica, it's all vegetarian. You're a vegetarian, Nagata? Yeah, so it's very tough eating out. She come to London. Vegetarian stuff everywhere. Can't even get a salad without worrying about having animal products inside. That's more vegan then, isn't it? Really? Isn't it just vegetables? Ha! You'd be surprised. There's stuff like bacon and gelatin sometimes. Yeah. Manami bought me a potato salad with gelatin and bacon before. But I know better now. Anyway, the drinks are here, so we should toast. You're the birthday girl, so go ahead. Okay then. Thank you for celebrating my birthday with me. It means a lot to have my two best friends here. A toast to my friends. Cheers. Cheers. Now that we've got that over with, let's eat. Ooh. Vietnamese. This tempura maitake is so crispy. Oh man, this tofu is so soft. Tastes even better with a bit of the pink salt. Himalayan. That was delicious. I'm so full. Of course, yeah. How many bowls of rice was that? I don't know. I'm at my limit too. You two are idiots. Haru isn't an idiot. Neither is Manami. Such idiots. My body feels really heavy. She fell asleep. Suzaki, can you help me carry her to the futon? Okay. She's surprisingly heavy. Because she does sports, it's the muscle. Really? I didn't know that. I can imagine it. She's always so full of energy. She went out like a light today, though. I think it was the beer. Yeah, trust Manami to be such a lightweight. That's a good opportunity for me, though. A good opportunity? I wanted to talk with you. Manami was being all sensitive about it. So I figured I'd ask when Manami wasn't around. I'm not great with this sort of thing, to be honest. But I really just want to understand a bit better. And you can tell me to stop at any time if you don't want to talk, so mind if we chat for a bit? Nagata is Manami's friend, so I'm sure she really does just have good intentions. I haven't really properly talked about this to anyone before. I'm a bit tired. Sorry, I'm a bit tired, so... Oh, okay then. Sorry for asking something weird. I'm going to take a dip in the open air bath then. Don't wait up. I must have disappointed Nagata. I'm not really up for talking about being transgender today. Especially not with Manami's friend. I haven't even really talked about it properly to Manami yet. She always just waves it off, saying that it doesn't matter. It's that balance between it doesn't matter to me, you're still the same person that you've always been, just now you're acknowledging who you are properly, and the it is important to you type situation. Yeah. So you want to be supportive and accepting, and it's like, it's no big deal, that's always who you've been, you know, that's fine. But also acknowledging that it is, I guess, a big deal still in this day and age, and that when you say it doesn't matter, it's that, it, you know, I don't know. It's tricky. It matters to me, it's who I am. Exactly. That's what I was trying to say. It's too early to sleep, so maybe I'll just rest for a bit. This kind of reminds me of my school trip. I wasn't friends with anyone in my group. I spent all of my free time just hiding from everyone else. At school I had to wear the boys' uniform, so of course I was in a group of all boys too. An hour in the hot springs at the hotel was on the itinerary, so of course there was no opting out. I had stopped going to public baths ever since I was too old to go in the women's bath with my mum. Even at that age I wouldn't even consider heading into the men's bath. The teacher tried to make me go into the men's bath with everyone else. I just hid in the changing room toilet the whole time. I got to go in the hot spring this time though, even if it was just the one in the room. This trip is definitely better overall. I mean, no one's ignoring me or calling me names, so... Haru? Manami? What are you doing still up? Did Manami hear me talking to myself? I was just about to head to bed. Oh, then I won't bother you. Looks like she didn't hear. You aren't heading back to sleep? I think I'm just going to stay here for a bit. I fell asleep right after dinner, so I haven't had a chance to really enjoy the room. I won't keep you if you're tired, but if you don't want to sleep yet, won't you stay up a little later and keep me company? Oh, totally keeping her company. I can stay up for a bit longer. Yay! Let's head over to the window. Ah, the moon is beautiful tonight. It really is. I love how quiet it is out here. It's like the whole world is asleep. Yeah, it's too bad you didn't get to enter the big baths. Even if we did get upgraded to a room with an attached bath. It's okay. I'm happy I got to be here with you to celebrate your birthday. That's enough for me. Haru? It's fine, Manami. Thanks for inviting me. It's been a good trip. It isn't over yet. But it's kind of strange to think that I'm officially an adult now. Right, once the clock turns 12, Manami's birthday will be over. I got her a present, but... Give her a present? Heck yeah! Haru, you okay? Actually, I got you a present. Wow, really? Thank you. But I don't have it on me right now. Could I give it to you in the morning? Oh, of course. Then tomorrow. I think I'm going to head to bed. Hey, Haru. You know you can tell me anything, right? Anything. What's up with you? Nothing, but you don't have to worry about me. Good night. Good night. Oh, I want them to kiss. I wish you'd be more honest with me, Haru. Clearly is like a secret crush going on here. It's morning. Oh, Haru, you're awake. Good morning. What time is it? A little late. We should check out soon. Oh, I said I would give Manami the present. So if I don't give it to her, she'll think it's weird. Haru, would you close your eyes for a moment? Okay. Okay, just stay still for a moment. Sure, but why? Just wait. Okay. Okay, you can open your eyes. Happy birthday. I put my present for you in your bag. Don't open it until you get home, okay? Why? Please, just don't. Okay. Haru, is there anything you want to tell me? If you do, I want you to tell me no matter what it is. Did you hear me talking yesterday? I did. But you never tell me anything, Haru. Even when I'm worried, if I ask, you just tell me you're fine. Even when you're obviously not fine. But I don't want to pry. If I had known you were having a tough time at school, I would have. Sorry, Manami. I just didn't want to trouble you. Trouble me? You're my best friend. You could never be trouble to me. I mean the world to me. I'm so sorry I couldn't do anything to help. No, it's not your fault. I never told you anything. I just didn't want you to treat me differently. Everyone treats me differently because I'm trans. But not you, Manami. You've always treated me the same, as your friend. And I was so scared of doing anything that might change that. Haru. I'm sorry, Manami. No, I'm sorry you felt you couldn't tell me. Nothing you say could ever change how I feel about you. You'll always be my oldest and dearest friend. Manami. I want you to be honest with me. Did I make you uncomfortable by asking you to come on this trip? I'm going to go with honest. We want to be honest. I did feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest. I wasn't sure I really belonged on this girls-only trip. Of course you do. Thanks, Manami. Promise me you won't keep any more secrets. I promise. Is there anything else you want to tell me before we go? I've told you everything I want to tell you right now, but if you have any questions, I promise I'll answer them honestly too. Thanks, Harry, for talking to me and for the present. Now, thank you for listening and accepting the present. Harry. Morning. You two up early? It's not early at all, we have to go check out soon. Shouldn't we be getting ready to go then? We really should, we need to get changed. We managed to check out in time. Somehow. I'm hungry though. Well, we haven't eaten breakfast. Want to go see what there is to eat in town? We haven't really had a chance to look around. Oh, that sounds fun. I think I'll head back first. Did you have something to do today? I'm just a bit tired, that's all. That's too bad. Want to head out then, Manami? Will you be okay on your own, Harry? I'll be fine. I promise. Okay then. Let's go, Erika. See you later, Harry. See you, Suzuki. Bye. I hope Manami likes her present. I want to see the present. Manami N2, honesty is like a gift. It's a little pink hair bow to match the purple one. Cute. What was that, about an hour? Story code art NPCK. See? Music Tsuzumi and NPC KC. Thanks for playing. I feel like I need to look up what that stands for. I have unlocked the gallery! Woot! I like that my first end is honesty. Because honesty is important. I don't know why all the achievements in the game name is shouting. Everything is in capitals. I can now play Last Day of Spring. Awesome. Let me see what extras we got. Okay. Hi, Haru. It's Manami. Thank you so much for the gift. It's such a lovely hair clip. I have something I want to ask, but I think it'd be better in person. I'll call you again, okay? Okay. So there's... Ooh, okay. So there's a good end, a normal end, and a bad end. But there's also Manami and Erika ends. So the honesty one is not so good end? Ooh, I'm intrigued. I feel like I'm going to play them all through and see what time it is. Oh, there's also a gallery. Very cool. I really did like the little bamboos. They were very cute. Okay, so we should play Last Day of Spring. Thinking that I might want to take a very quick tea break. Let's look at the heating on. It's got a bit of a chill in the air today. Or I could put a jumper on. Either which way. Okay, we'll take a short break here. And I'll be back in a few minutes. salted up my tea. I compromised and put the heating on. I got my jumper. Right. Last day of spring. We'll watch the whole story. I don't want to get any bad endings on stream because, well, you know, that seems like can be mean. So we'll do one playthrough of each and see where we get to, and then we could either switch games and early or do some alternate choices. Monday, April 1st. It's never a very good time when it's April 1st. Okay, so apparently we have weird news bubble. Today, the new era name was announced. Raiwa comes from the Manyoshi and is meant to represent a... It is the first time that the era name has been sourced from classic Japanese literature instead of... It was Japanese! I didn't go completely bonkers. News. Ugh. Everyone's just talking about the new era name. Who even cares? Not like anything's gonna change. The Emperor doesn't even do anything now. What's the new Emperor gonna do? Ugh. Wonder what Haru's up to. Yo. Did I just see that news? Oh! So this is obviously after? So it's Erika and Haru. Assuming it's the same Haru. Has to be something better on TV. Guess not. Sorry, Sammy's playing Baba Is You, and that game intrigues me, and I kind of want it to come out for console. But I could just buy it for Steam. I don't know. Anyway, guess not. Beep! That's probably Haru. Hi! What news? The new era name? I saw. Stupid, right? Sounds like the name of an anime character. Like we should get rid of that entirely. It's so annoying. I don't know. I think it sounds pretty. Oh. Ooh, rainbow cake. That looks pretty. Patrick made rainbow cake. I have heard there might be rainbow cake for Joe, which would be nice. It's such an itchy ear. Problem with dry skin. stop picking at it, but it's really hard because, you know, my ear is itchy. And now everything just itches. Stupid histamine levels. Ah, of course Haru would like it. I bet Manami likes it too. Such goody two-shoes. Have you met up with Manami lately? Not since we had the picnic at Shinjuku Gyoen. Why? No reason, just asking. A picnic, huh? Haven't really talked to Manami since then. Ugh. Why am I watching the news? This is so boring. Want to hang out later today? That does not look like a happy cat. Dinner with my co-workers today since this is my first day. Alright, hope that's going well. Huh. Right, Haru's a working adult now. I swear how we're almost the same age, but I'm just a student and she's like a fully fledged member of society. Let me know more about your work later. You don't tell me anything about it? It's not that interesting. Just tell me anyway, I want to know. Okay, after I get home then. I need to get back though since my lunch break is over. What should I do today then? I guess I could ask Manami if she's free. Nah, she's probably hanging out with her boyfriend anyway. Interesting. I was totally shipping Haru and Manami. So yeah, I'm assuming these are sort of chronological. So this is slightly later and they've become friends, all of them. But I don't really have anyone else I want to ask. Ugh, I guess I should just call her. Ring, ring. Ring, ring. Hi, Erica. You Manami, you free today? Actually, I was just about to call you to ask the same thing. Oh, cool. Do you want to go to Alouette? Sure, meet you there in 30. Okay, I'll see you soon. Alouette is a songbird. It is a songbird. Alouette literally means songbird. Nightingale. Alouette, jante alouette. I'm fairly certain it's a nightingale. Guess she was free after all. I better change out our room clothes before heading out. Yeah, all my clothes are now room clothes. It's like I live in t-shirts and hoodie and jeans and leggings. And if when go back to the office, totally just don't gonna wear the same things. Maybe Minami hasn't here yet. I guess I could order first. Erica, over here. Huh? Over here, Zeddy. I got us a table. Oh, thanks. I'm just gonna order first then. Actually, I already ordered us an afternoon tea set. I hope you don't mind. Not if you're peeing? My boyfriend paid, actually. He left just a bit earlier. He left? Well, Mammy didn't have to tell him to leave. Said he didn't want to get in the way of our girl talk. That's all. Why'd you want to meet up today anyway? Oh, right. I wanted to ask you if you were free this weekend. Well, classes don't start until next week and I'm a boring hermit. So yeah, I'm free. Why? That's great. I want to surprise Haru for her birthday. Ah, right. So yeah. With sprinkles! I feel like there is going to be cake in my future. Sure, when's her birthday? Today. Oh, that's today? You didn't know. I thought she would have told you. Do you talk so often lately? Well, she didn't. I guess she just didn't think to tell me. I'm sure she just forgot. She's busy with her new job after all. Or she just didn't want a fuss made out of it. Possibly some people don't like fusses on their birthday. I mean, I like a fuss on my birthday. But yeah. I like the music. I really like the music. I was planning to go out with her for dinner today, but she's going out with her co-workers. You were going to have dinner together? Yeah, I wanted to give Haru her present on her birthday. I'm planning on just dropping by her house later tonight. Yeah, I could've. I don't know, invited me or something? Oh, Eric, I'm really sorry. I didn't exclude you on purpose. I just thought that Harry might be a bit tired after her first day, so I kept it to the two of us. I think Harry would really like it if you were there this weekend, though. Is that okay? Yeah, of course. Sorry for being weird. It's not weird to feel left out and excluded. I hope I didn't make you feel left out, Erica. I'm fine. Can we just drop this topic? Are you really okay? I'm fine, Mommy, seriously. If you say so, then. Still thinking about... Oh, thanks for the host subterfuge. How you doing? Still thinking about what to do for Harry's birthday, though. Could you call me if you have any ideas? Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. It's Sunday. It's most of the way through Sunday. I'm not sure where my weekend went. I had a pack for Christmas. Christmas apparently is in less than a week now. How did that happen? I have one present left to sort, I think. God, I hope I've remembered everyone. Yeah. Happy Sunday indeed. Yes, not ready. I know the feeling. It's, yeah. I can't believe it. It's like, I get excited for December because the beginning of it is my birthday, and then I forget that like 2 weeks after it's Christmas. Time just moves too quick. I hate it. So, yeah. Yeah. So I'm nearly ready, I think. But I'm not sure. And then, of course, you know, family, which is fine. It's just that I can't necessarily take everything that I want to do there. So then it'll always be the thing that I don't remember to bring that I want to have to much do. For the week that I'm away. I'm back. You're about to run to a shop to see if you can find a last minute thing. Sounds like a good plan. Have a good run. I mean, if you literally run. Yeah, of course. I also wanted to ask you, are you ready for classes? I'm a bit nervous since we're in our 3rd year now. So yeah, so this is obviously after because Harry was 19 before, was younger than them slightly. So it could be like a whole year later. It could be maybe 6 months or something. I spent way more time at the cafe than I planned. I love Manami, but she can go on for hours. Harry's probably done work by now. Might as well send her a message. How was your first day being a real working adult? Also, even though you didn't bother telling me. Oh no! Don't say it like that! Oh, don't say it like that! Happy birthday. Maybe that sounds a bit too salty. Just a tad, Jerica! Oh, it's totally cool you didn't tell me. And you have work and all. I don't think that makes it any better. No, it really doesn't. Ugh, would I even care? Let's see what's on there. Let's take a closer look at the calligraphy of Oh, people are still talking about the new era. Who even cares? Wasn't any real news on? I feel like Erica might need some therapy. This is ridiculous. The new era isn't even going to start until me. I'm just gonna take a nap. That was a good nap. No reply from Haru yet. Maybe she went straight to dinner with her co-workers without checking her phone. Or maybe she saw your message and felt really bad. The room is cute though. Everything's got faces! No other messages on red. She's just ignoring me. I guess she might not have the time to respond though, since she's eating dinner with her co-workers and all. Why am I being so needy? This isn't like me at all. Should just... Maybe that's Haru. Oh no! Unsent a message? Is Haru playing it? Are you at dinner? If you're busy, you don't have to reply. Message unread again, but still no reply. Beep. Unsent! You too, Mr. Corners. Have a great day. See you next time. Very stamp, that's it. Haru's acting weird. Yeah, are you okay? Of course. Why wouldn't I be? Oh dear. Or something is definitely up. Do you want to talk? And she's leaving me on red again. You literally just sent a message. Okay. I'm gonna call. You can just ignore it if you want. But I'm gonna call. Calling now. No answer. Maybe she's really just... Oh! Hi. How was work? It was okay. That's great. Are you at dinner with your co-workers then? No. Huh? I didn't go. Why not? Sorry. What? She hung up? What is she? Sorry, I can't talk about it on the phone. Oh, many rude words. I feel like co-workers were not so inviting. Sorry. Okay, just calm down. Stop apologizing. What's wrong? God, I hope our co-workers didn't say anything awful. Was it someone at work? Do I need to beat someone up for you? Oh, no, everyone is really nice. Work is fun too. Mostly just sitting in front of a computer. Then, what's wrong? Maybe I should just go over to her house? No, that would just make it harder for her to talk. It's really stupid. Just tell me. Work was really great. It's just, it was my first day and I had to sign all these forms. So that's it. I could use my own name for regular work stuff. The contract and everything. I need to fill it out with my legal name. My legal gender. I don't know. I just thought, since I'm officially an adult today, I just wanted to do my job. My actual name and gender. I couldn't. Oh, how... Everyone's talking about Raiwa. A new era and with a new start. I just wish I could have a new start too. Like I said, it's really stupid. Wow, I sent a lot of messages. Oh, stop saying sorry, you sweet cinnamon bun, roll, whatever the expression is. I can't believe I was sulking about Haru's birthday earlier. I'm such an idiot. Haru, I'm gonna call you now. Erica, why are you... Haru, are you free this weekend? I think I'm free, but... Okay, we're going out then. Keep the D open. I will, but... Good. Oh, okay. And Haru? Yes? I don't care what it says on your stupid family register. You're Haru Suzuki and you're absolutely an amazing woman. So just don't forget about that, okay? I'm gonna hang up now. I can't believe I just said that. I can't believe I just said that. I feel like somebody in a stupid TV drama. Okay, I need to just cool my head a little bit. That's all. Oh, wait, Manami. I need to stop her before she goes to Haru's place. Haru's probably in no state to see anyone right now. Hi again, Erica. What is it? Don't give Haru the present tonight. Huh? I was just thinking that we could both surprise Haru with presents on the weekend. Oh, that sounds great. I'll wait until we all meet up then. Do you have any ideas about what to do? Actually, about that. Since you arranged your own birthday trip last time, I thought maybe I could do the planning this time. To surprise both of you. Really? It'll be so nice, but it's such short notice and all. It won't be too much trouble for you. That's fine. I want to do it. Okay then, I'll leave it to you, Erica. Just let me know if you want me to prepare anything. Got it. Talk to you later. Okay, I just said all of that, but what am I gonna do? Whatever, I'll work it out. Haru is feeling down, so I need to cheer her up. What better way to do that than a surprise birthday party? I can start planning the logistics and all tomorrow. For now, it's bedtime. Tuesday. Oh my god. Also, that means that April 1st is Haru's birthday. She's got a week to plan. Tuesday, April 2nd. Okay, I have until the weekend to plan everything. I should probably at least ask Haru if there's anything she wants to do though. Yo, about this weekend, if you could go anywhere, where would you go? Or if you could do anything you wanted, what would you want to do? Are you asking about places to go? Anywhere's fine. Ugh, that's not helpful. Sorry, I don't know where people usually go on weekends. I don't go out much. I just want to know where you want to go. Like, maybe somewhere you've always wanted to go, but just never got around to. Or something you want to do, but haven't had the chance to. I don't know. Sorry, I don't really go out much. This isn't getting anywhere. Maybe I could think up some options and then let Haru choose from them. People usually do on their birthday, within a regular uni student's budget. You don't have to apologise. I'll figure something out. You have work soon, right? Talk to you later. Okay, I'll try and think about this more. Bye. Birthday activities, huh? Let's see what the internet suggests. A page title, what do women want to do on their birthdays? Oh my god! How is the internet so helpful and not just giving them porn? Or cats? Who do you want to spend it with? More than half chose their boyfriends or husbands. That doesn't really apply here. And also doesn't sound like they got a good sampling. What do you want your boyfriend husband to give you? Why does this assume every woman has a boyfriend or husband? Ah, the site is awful. It does have a list of popular birthday activities though. Go to a day spa, visit a theme park, a hotel buffet, romantic dinner at night. Romantic dinner is out, but the others could work. These probably won't be that expensive either. And I mean, I can each chip in half to cover Haru. Let's see what Haru thinks. Spa, theme park, hotel buffet. What do you think? I guess I've never gone to a spa before. Want to go then? I don't know. Probably couldn't. Why not? You know. Ah, right. I guess a spa might have the same issues that a hot springs does for transgender people. But I mean, the hot springs worked out last time. I'm sure I can figure something out. Don't worry about that. I'll deal with it. Do you want to go to a spa? I'd like to. Awesome. As a date then. As in, like a date to go to the spa, because we set the date for the weekend. So it's a date we set. What am I even saying? It can still be a date without being a date. Thanks, Erica. I really appreciate it. Oh, stop being so weird, Erica. You have a birthday thing to plan. Maybe Erica has a crush on a Haru. I thought it was Monica. Manami even. Let's see what spas there are around here. There's actually quite a few. Didn't realise it was such a big thing. Come to think of that, I've never gone to a spa either. We have them sorted into categories. Which category should I look at? I mean... She's a student, so let's go with reasonable prices. Let's be real, I'm on a student budget. I don't have well-off parents like Manami. Let's check out some spas within my price range. Oh, this one looks pretty nice. Hana no Yu. Huh. Looks like it's more super central than a spa though. Let's see the facilities. Baths outside and inside with a lie down bath area and a sauna. 700 yen per person, but plus 500 yen for the stone sauna. And it only costs 500 yen per hour to reserve a room to ourselves. The restaurant inside looks pretty good too. No vegetarian options for me, but that's to be expected. I can just order a drink and snacks though. It looks like they offer a free hand treatment for women on the weekends too. Price is reasonable, but this isn't bad at all. Yeah, we want to check out some more options. I'll look at a different category. Let's look at super relaxing. Haru's stressed out, so a spa or a relaxation package would be good. Maybe massages or saunas or something. Let's see what options there are. This one sounds nice. Spa souffle. Looks very girlsy out though. What is a souffle even supposed to mean here? That looks super relaxing though. It's got bath sourced from natural hot springs and jet baths too. Looks like they even have an area inside where you can apply mud masks. The stone sauna uses aroma oils. That sounds really nice. Cafe area looks super cute as well. They have hammocks and beanbags. Looks like they have a lot of magazines and books for you to read. Ooh, they have comics and board games too. They even have massage and treatment options, so you have to pay separately for them. Prices, actually, it's not that bad. 200 yen per person, and it includes the stone sauna. If you want to book a room, it's more expensive though, plus 2,000 yen per person. It looks like the only rooms are hotel-style rooms, probably meant for people who want to take a nap afterwards. The massage and treatment options are all pretty expensive though. Cheapest one is 3,000 yen. If I choose this one, maybe I'll just read comics from Manami and Haru get a massage. Overall, this place looks really fun. I bet Haru would enjoy it. Look at a different category. Pamper yourself. They're a bit expensive, but as Haru's birthday, I can afford to splurge a bit. Let's find a spa with some fancier facilities. Wow, I didn't know this hotel had a spa too. I guess maybe all fancy hotels have their own spas. Who knows? I've never gone to a fancy hotel. The spa is called La Chateau. Oh wait, that's a soft Why do people have to name their fancy things in foreign languages? I don't even know what it's supposed to mean. It's a castle! Anyway, let's look at the plans. Might as well get the price shock over with. Oh wait, this is already more than half off. Still costs 18,000 yen per person. The original price was 38,000 yen before tax. Oh my god. Let's take a look at what the plan includes at least. 90-minute oil and aroma treatment with massage for head, neck, back, legs, feet. I feel like just thinking about it. Oh, it also comes with tea time afterwards. Tea room is on the 12th floor with a view of the Tokyo Sky Tree. Tea time includes, wow, I can't even read the name of this tea. It includes a cake set from the hotel though, and the photo looks delicious. It still costs 18,000 yen per person though. 18,000 yen plus 9,000 yen for half of Haru's payment would be 27,000 yen before tax. That's practically 30,000 yen. The plan does sound amazing though. Splurge. I think I've decided. Let's go with... This is for Haru. I can afford this. Let's get pampered at the chateau. I just need to book the date then. I should probably check with Manami to see what she thinks first though. Let's give her a call. Hi Erica, did you decide on a place for Haru's birthday? I did. I was thinking that since it's Haru's birthday and all, we could splurge a bit and go to a hotel spa. Oh, that sounds lovely. That's really expensive though. How much is it? 18,000 yen per person before tax. Oh, that sounds fairly reasonable for a hotel spa. Expensive for a uni student's budget, I mean. Oh, do you want me to pay for you, Erica? I don't mind. What? No, Manami, of course I don't. But you just said it was expensive. Yes, but Manami, you're not paying okay. You can pay for half of Haru's share, but I'm paying for my own. Okay. Actually, Erica, what's the name of the spa? Le Chateau? It's in that fancy hotel with a name I can't pronounce. I think I might have a discount. Huh? Why? My parents are probably members at the hotel. Let me go check. Wow, count on Manami's parents to be members of a fancy smunchy hotel. We really live in two different worlds. We should be able to get a discount on all spa packages. Really? That's awesome. You'll need my membership info to book there. Do you want to meet up tomorrow to make a reservation? Yeah, that'd be great. We can meet up at Alouette again. has no problem with Alouette, which is also French. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. See you tomorrow. Beep. Okay, so I've chosen a location at least. I think that's enough work for today. I guess I can take this time to beep. A message. Wonder who it is. Okay, sorry. Oh, what's Haru apologizing for? What's up? No reply. Beep. Stop unsending the damn messages. What's up with her? Is something wrong? I still think ignore me. I was just thinking. We don't really need to do anything for my birthday. I'm sure it's a lot of hassle. It's nothing special. Seriously, what's up with her? Does she not want a birthday party or something? Tell her it's no hassle. No, it's Haru's birthday. She's probably just being polite and all. That's no hassle at all, Haru. I haven't really done a spa day before either, so I'm pretty excited for it. If it's really no hassle, I'll leave it to you then. Yeah, it's totally fine. I look forward to it. I just dropped my phone. Anyway, that's enough work for today. I need to catch up on other series I'm watching before school starts again. Wednesday. Alouetta, Janto Alouetta. Manami is taking forever. Erica, I got us some water. Ah, thanks. If you say this number when you book, they should give you a discount. Thanks, Manami, this is huge. Have you ever been to this hotel? No, but I think my father often stays at this chain on business trips. Probably would need to for such a big discount. Us makes the price almost affordable for me. I'm glad I could help. The spa plan sounds really nice, so I'm excited. Especially for the tea time afterwards. Do you want to book? Sorry, my phone's vibrating. I think someone's calling me. Ah, you can get that. Sorry, I'll be right back. That's probably her boyfriend calling again. I swear he calls her all the time. Ah, sweet of him, I guess. Sorry, Erica. Could you make the booking yourself? I completely forgot that my boyfriend wanted to meet up today. Hey, cancel if you want me to, though. Nah, it's fine. Go meet up with your boyfriend. I can handle things from here. Call me if you need anything, okay? I guess I should make the booking then. What was the phone number? Found it. Let's give him a call. Thanks for the host. Hello, this is Le Chateau. How may I help you today? Oh, I'd like to make a reservation. What plan would you like to make a reservation for? Yeah, Sweet Delight body treatment and tea time plan. How many people would you be reserving for? 3 people? Also, one of us is a transgender woman. That's okay, right? Please wait a moment. Okay. I sincerely apologize for the wait. Unfortunately, our... If looks could kill. I have a stabby moida one. I think that's as appropriate. Yes. I am reading this, but I am not happy about it. Unfortunately, our spa is a women-only spa. We must ensure that all our guests are mostly relaxed, and that requires a women-only space. Okay, Turf Hotel. Wonderful. Yeah, my friend is a woman. We do have a separate men's spa for men. Would you like me to share that information with you? Forget it. That was a waste of time. Whatever, there are other options. Let's try calling some other places. Stabby, stabby, stabby. I sincerely apologize, but... Unfortunately, we cannot. Yeah, I should have just gone for the cheaper one. Ugh, I can't believe it. The places are okay with all 3 of us just going together. Ugh, why is everyone just so awful? What should I do? I told Haru I'd deal with it, but... Why is the message from home? Hi! Is the planning going okay? Should I tell her? maybe I should probably let her know in case it doesn't work out. Actually, what is it? Should I really tell her? I should be honest. I don't think I should lie to her either. Having trouble booking a spa. Sorry, it's my fault. It's okay. Let's cancel the whole thing. That's... Oh, I just have to tell you in case we have to change plans. We don't need to cancel. It's still your birthday. We should celebrate. She's not responding. I'll try calling her. No answer. She isn't replying to my messages either. I'm so stupid. Why did I tell her? Because she would know something was wrong. Still no answer. I'm trying for honesty in the playthrough. And honestly, I want to set everything on fire. There's nothing I can do if she won't talk to me. I'll try to call her again later. April 3rd, no answer. Oh no, I got an ending! Oh, that was bad. I'll have to try that again. I know I said I was going to play them all through, but not happy about that. Hey ho, you okay? I'm sorry about earlier. I should have listened to you when you said booking a spa might be difficult. Let's do something else for your birthday, okay? Just let me know what you want to do. Call me when you have the time. I'm gonna try that one again. I'm gonna auto through the choices. Because we've already done all this, so we'll just get to the bit where we pick a spa. Okay, so let's turn off auto now. So we're going to go for reasonable prices. I think I've decided. Let's go with the reasonably priced Hano no Yoidas then. I just need to book the date then. I should probably check with Manami to see what she thinks first. Give her a call. Okay. Hi Erika, did you decide on a place for Haru's birthday? I did. What do you think about a Super Cento? A Super Cento? That sounds fun. I don't know what it is. I haven't been to one in years. They're probably not fancy enough for you, right? Nothing compared to a nice expensive Ryokan. It's not true. I think they're quaint. Quaint, she says. Did you say something? Nope, nothing. Super Cento sounds good then. It sounds great. Where is it? The place is called Hana no Yu. It's actually pretty nearby. Do you want to go take a look? Do you mean now? I'm busy later today, but I can go out tomorrow. I just thought it'd be nice to take a look before deciding on a place. That's a pretty good idea. Want to meet up at the place tomorrow then? Okay, see you tomorrow. See ya. Beep. Okay, so I've chosen a location at least. I think that's enough work for today. I guess I can take time to message. Sorry. What's she apologizing for? Is something wrong? That's nothing. Oh. Seriously, what's up with her? Does she not want a birthday party or something? That's Haru's birthday. Of course we should do something. We'd really weird if we didn't. Nothing special. That's your birthday. That's totally special. Happens every year though. Yeah, that's how birthdays work, Haru. You've had 19 already. You should know the drill. I know, but I don't usually do much for my birthday. Just dinner with Manami. Maybe Haru just doesn't want to make a big event out of it, since it's always been just her and Manami before. Maybe it'd be better to call it off. It's still her birthday after all. We should do something a bit more than just dinner. Well, this year you can do something different. I mean, you turned 22. You're an adult now. That's worth celebrating. It really isn't too much trouble. That's totally fine, Haru. Okay then. Maybe that's enough work for today. Need to catch up on all the series I'm watching. Wednesday. Hopefully this place doesn't have a problem. Manami is taking forever. Okay, I got us some water. Important to drink water after hot bath. Yeah, we ended up staying at Hana no Yu longer than I thought we would. The lie-down bath was really nice. The music was a nice touch. Almost fell asleep. That would be dangerous, Manami. I said almost. Don't worry. I would have woken you up. Thank you. It's too bad they didn't have any vegetarian options though. I hate that we had to actually leave to find you food you can eat. No big deal. The food at Alouette is great anyway. Are you sure? I'll live. It's for Haru's birthday, not mine. But that's fine, Manami. The Super Cento had a good selection of drinks and desserts too. I'll just gorge on those. If you say so, then. Do you want me to book? Sorry, my phone's vibrating. I think someone's calling me. You didn't get that. Sorry, I'll be right back. That's probably her boyfriend. Swear, sweet. Sorry, I completely forgot. Cancel. Can handle things from here. Call me if you need anything, okay? Okay, I guess you should make the booking. Alright, please don't be turf place 2. Hello, this is Hana no Yu. How may I help you? I'd like to make a reservation. Unfortunately, we do not offer reservations for our regular services. However, you may reserve a room at the front when you enter. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. Is there anything else I can help you with? But there's something I want to check. Be going with a transgender woman, but she'll be able to get the free hand treatment too, right? Pardon me? I read on the site that there's a free hand treatment for women on the weekends. My friend is a transgender woman. Please wait a moment. Okay. Sorry for the wait. Our policy is to only allow people to use the facilities designated for their legal gender. What? If your friend is a transgender woman who has changed her legal gender, she is free to use any of the facilities for women. She hasn't. In that case, your friend may use any of the facilities for men. She's a woman, though? I apologise, but please understand that this is our policy. Hana no Yu is meant to be a place of relaxation for all of our guests, so you're seeing that she's not welcome. Your friend is welcome to come to Hana no Yu. However, we must take the feelings of all our... Never mind, we'll go somewhere else. Take the feelings of all our customers. How about Haru's feelings? Whatever, no options. I'll try calling some other places. I sincerely... unfortunately, we are TERFs and do not think... Can't believe that. All these places are okay with the 3 of us just going together. Why is everyone just so awful? What should I do? Told Haru I'd deal with it, but... It's a message? Hi. Is planning going okay? Definitely not. It would just make her sad. She doesn't need to hear about this. Everything's going great. It's going to be awesome. Let me know if there are any problems though. What can I do really? Nothing's going great at all. No, I can't give up yet. I'll look at the other site again and check out some other places. But I'll do that tomorrow. I think I need a break. I guess we try the middle place? Thursday. I feel like it's just going to go the same though. Nothing. I probably called every single listing in the Tokyo area, but nothing. If I had one more person say they only let people use services for their legal gender, I'll... Like there's anything I can do. I told Haru I'd work things out, like I could be her hero or something. So naive. I really don't want to disappoint Haru though. Well, how do you go about changing your legal gender? Because maybe they could do that for her birthday. That would be pretty damn cool. What should I do? Oh, that's Manami. I should tell her that we need to change our plans. I really don't want to. I should at least pick up the phone though. Hey Manami. Hey Erica, I'm sorry I had to leave earlier yesterday. Sorry, my phone keeps on buzzing. Did you make the reservation? About that. It didn't work out. What didn't work out? The reservation. Why not? He had issues with Haru being transgender. Maybe they just didn't understand. I can go talk to them in person. Thought Manami. I called dozens of police today and I got the same answer from everyone. But I think we probably should plan something else. Well, I'm sure Haru wouldn't mind. Yeah, but that makes it worse. I just wanted to do something special for her birthday. Since she had a rough time at her first day at work and all. She did then? She didn't talk to me about it. Yeah, she probably didn't want to worry you. She seemed so happy when I suggested we go to a spa. Erica, I'll call you back when I figure something out. Ugh, I really don't want to tell Haru that the spa thing didn't work out. I don't know why people care so much anyway. Why is it hard to find a spa that will just let 3 women go together? Yet I am complaining about this one thing though, when Haru must go through this every single day. She already said that she probably wouldn't be able to go when I first asked. She already knew how everyone would respond. But I really don't want to prove her right. And that anyway Haru can enjoy a spa on her birthday. I guess I can look up spa alternatives on my phone. Instead of a spa, I'll go to the hot springs. It's just gonna have the exact same problem. Come to think of it, the staff at the ryokan Manami booked were really accommodating. I guess this isn't the norm though. Super Center is a good cheap alternative to... Nope, the Super Center is out too. Isn't there anything at all? If you can't afford a spa, try making your own spa at home. A spa at home. You can recreate a spa experience in your own home. Oh, this actually sounds okay. Buy spa goods and use them whenever you want at home. Here are some treatments you can do yourself. That's doable. This too. This isn't quite the same as a spa, but this might not be too bad. Let's see what Manami thinks. Erica, Manami, let's make our own spa. Huh? I mean, we can just do a home spa. Oh, that would work. Instead of a girls' day out, we can do a girls' day in. Girls' day in? I like the sound of that. I don't know how to do massages or that kind of stuff, but I have face masks at home. I can go shopping for some stuff too. That sounds good. I'll check what stuff I have at home. We need a place to do this though. I guess my place is okay, though it's a bit cramped. Oh, I've never been to your place before. This is so exciting. Okay, I'm going to check what I can bring. I should probably also tell Haru about the changing plans. Good thing I didn't tell her I decided on a place at least, since it didn't work out. Don't tell her the details. She doesn't need to know what happened. I'll just tell her that I decided a home spa would be more fun. Hey Haru, I thought about it and rather than going to some random place, I thought this would be more fun. Spa day at my place. What do you think? Wait, she's at work. She probably can't reply now. Sorry for the spam. Get back to me after work. How you doing, Haru? If we're holding Haru's birthday thing here, I'm gonna have to clean up a bit. Guess now's as good a time as any to get in some spring cleaning. This place is filthy. Who's just leaving their dirty clothes on the floor? Oh right, that'd be me. Why do I do this to myself? I have clean clothes on the floor. Because I just folded them. I need to put them away. This place looks so organised. Oh no, all the cute stuff went away. I can mess it up again after Haru's birthday thing though. Beep. That's probably Haru. Hi. Is it really okay? I don't want you to go to that much trouble. You have to prep at home and everything. Maybe instead we should do something else. Haru doesn't seem really excited. I guess a home spa isn't really what she'd be expecting though. I can do this. Haru's just being Haru and trying not to be a bother. It's really no trouble at all. I've never really done a spa before either. It'd be fun to do a test run at home. Are you sure? Yeah, don't worry. I've got it handled. Okay, but let me know if you change your mind. I won't. I clean my apartment for this. You know, that's a really big deal, just so you know. Thanks! It's been a long time since I've gone to a friend's home. Don't expect much. My whole apartment is like half the size of Manami's room. It's fine. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, okay. It's going slightly better now. I mean, I wanted to be honest, but I guess... There's a time and a place. I'll send you my address later. I still need to prep though. Fine. Sometimes I think Haru messages more in stamps than like actual words. I think this room is acceptable enough to show to other people now though. I just need to buy stuff tomorrow and then everything should be good. Good job me. I think I've earned myself the right to watch another few episodes. Friday! I definitely watched too many episodes. So sleepy. Ugh, what do I need to buy again? Let's check the list I need this morning. Scented candles, herb tea and cups since I only own like one mug. Also a salt scrub or something fancy like that. I think I should be able to get everything here. Yeah, it has a good variety. Let's start looking around then. I don't know how many candles one needs. I guess I'll just buy a set. Probably need something to light the candles with too. The only thing I could possibly use at home is my gas stove. And that's probably a bad idea. Yes. They have a lot of weird teas. I bet most of these teas awful though. Last one has pictures of flowers on it. That's a very spa-like, I guess. In the basket it goes. These glass cups look cute too, so I'll just grab these. Yeah, I never got a hang of tea in glass. So there are sugar scrubs and salt scrubs. No idea which is better though. The sugar one is peppermint scented. Nice. The salt one has coconut oil though, which also sounds nice. So just buy one of each. Okay, candles, tea, cups and a salt scrub. That's everything on the list. This is probably going to make for a pretty weak spa day though. Maybe I should get something extra. Manami said she's bringing face masks or something other than that. Nail polish. Don't really use nail polish myself, but manicures feel like a very spa thing to do. What colours would be good though? Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen Haru with nail polish on. I'll get some more standard colours then. Don't think we need anything else. Should call Manami just to check though. Purple! You want purple! She loves purple. Hi Erica, I just put in the order for the cake. The cake? Oh right, Haru's birthday cake. Thanks. I'll bring it over tomorrow morning and then we can set everything up. We should probably think of a schedule. Manami, we're doing a spa day, not a school field trip. Things will go more smoothly if we have a schedule. Fine, if it'll make you happier. What time do you want to come over? If Harry's coming over in the afternoon, I should get there in the morning. Since there's only the one bathroom, while Harry's using the salt scrub, we can prepare the cake. Ooh, like a surprise sort of thing. Nice. Then after we eat the cake, we can give Harry her birthday presents. Right, that sounds... Ooh, I totally forgot to get Harry a present. Oh well, you did all this prep for the spa day. That's like a present already. Yeah, but it'd be weird if you have a present for her and I don't. Should I not give my present then? No, that's not what I... I can't believe I forgot. That schedule is perfect, Manami, but I'll call you back later. I need to think of something for Haru's present. Such an idiot. How can I forget Haru's birthday present? What would Haru want for her birthday though? I guess I know what Haru would want, but it's not something I can just buy in a store. I mean, I couldn't even get her a day at the spa. Yeah, no, now's really not the time for me to mope. Let's think of a birthday present for Haru. There's no point in getting a present that Haru could buy herself. But is there something she can't get that I can actually get her? I don't know. Maybe the internet can help me again. Present. Oh no! This result. How about a wallet for your cool transgender friend? No. Only the first result has anything to do with presents. And the next results are all just a lot. 2 results about what washrooms transgender people should be using. One about what pronouns you should use to talk to transgender people. I just wanted some present ideas. Thanks for nothing, internet. Guess I just have to figure something out on my own. A message from Haru. Why is she sorry again? I think I might have a cold. I don't want to get your Manami sick. Maybe we should cancel the spa day. Haru was sick. I hope our new job isn't tiring it out too much. If it's just a cold, it should be okay though. Spa day will probably actually be some good rest. Haru would rather cancel though. If Haru's cold isn't too bad, it'd be better for her to get out anyway. Is your cold really bad? No, I just feel a little sick. And spa day is the perfect thing to make you feel better. Good soak in a bath should do you good too. I'll buy some fruit or something. Vitamin C should help. Is there anything you like to eat when you're sick? Sweet things, I guess. Yeah, I'll buy some sweet snacks. Actually, maybe I could ask Haru what she wants for her birthday. By the way, is there anything you want for your birthday? Oh no, you don't have to get me anything. Just answer the question, Haru. Don't know. I don't really want anything. An ID with my real name and gender on it, maybe? That's what I said. Oh, Haru. Huh. Sorry. I know that's not what you meant. Sorry. I made things weird, didn't I? Sorry, just ignore me. Bye. An ID, huh? Can't really do anything about that without, I don't know, petitioning the government. No, it's not something one that a person like me can change, especially not in a day. I guess I'll just do what I can. Saturday. Well, we made it to the birthday party, so we did better. Okay, my phone just wants to live by my side apparently instead of on my sofa. This looks pretty good. Oh, I love the art on the wall now. It's amazing how much expression can be conveyed with just a few lines and colours. Pretty good. Sure, it's no hotel spa, but I'll do. I scattered some rose petals in the bathroom and it looks really cute. Until they turn into mulch, but potpourri's good. I set up the old diffuser too. Thanks, Manami. And thank you, Mum, for me too. That's really nice of her to let us use all this. She said it's all stuff she just had lying around. When I told her we were doing a spa day with Haru, she just gave me all of this. She said it had helped create the atmosphere. Why does she have canvas paintings lying around the house anyway? She collects art. Manami, this better not be some really expensive art thing. To be honest, I don't know. Remind me to be really careful when taking that down. You really don't have to worry. Oh, my phone's vibrating. It's Haru. Sorry, do you mind if I take this? No? Go ahead. Hi, Haru, how... Oh, are you okay? Are you sure? Then go over if you're sure. I'll tell her, don't worry. Did something happen? Haru said she can't make it today. She's not feeling well. She said she thought she had a cold yesterday. I guess it got worse. I don't think that's it. Haru does this a lot. We'll have it arranged to meet up on a day, then suddenly she'll be sick, or she'll have some other thing to come up. I think she gets anxious about meeting people sometimes. Oh, I feel it. Feel it. Even you? You've known forever? Yeah, but I think that makes it worse sometimes. Why would? I've known Haru since before. Before what? Oh. She still felt like she had to hide who she was back then, even with me. So even now I think it can be hard for Haru to be completely honest with me. I guess that's one reason, yeah. One reason? Just ignore me. Could you talk to Haru for me? Huh? I think she's more honest with you than with me. I'll talk to her. Thank you, Erika. I'm going to head back then. See you, Manami. See you, Erika. There's a little pride rainbow going on there. I should message Haru. Hey. What should I even say? Manami thinks you're lying about being sick. Yeah, that'd go over well. Haru, I just wanted to check, but is there some reason you don't want to do a spa day? So all I can do is wait for the reply. Sorry, I just can't. She just can't. Is it okay if I call? Okay then. What did Manami tell you? She just said you weren't feeling well. That's not really all. I'm sorry if this wasn't something you wanted. Did you want to do something else for your birthday? What? No, that's not. It's not your fault, Erica. It's not Manami's fault either. It's just me. It's always me. Haru. Sorry, I just couldn't go. I'm sorry. You two did all this for me and I just ruined everything. Haru, calm down. That's fine. That's fine, okay? Haru, I just want to know what's wrong. We can scrap this party, okay? But could you come over so we can talk? I'm worried about you. Is Manami there? She left earlier. Okay. I'll come over soon. I guess all I can do is wait then. No point just sitting there though. Maybe I'll eat something. Oh, Haru's birthday cake's still in the fridge. On second thought, I'm not really that hungry. That's probably Haru at the door. The door's open! Hi, Erica. You don't have to look so down. That's okay. I'm really sorry. Why? You did all this for me and Hey, it's okay. If it's too hard to talk, we can just not do that. I bought snacks. We can have snacks. You have a tea too. Thanks, Erica. I feel a bit better now. Why? I didn't do anything? I don't know. I wish I weren't like this. What? I really was looking forward to the spa day with you two. I was. But for some reason, this whole week, my head just kept telling me to find a way out of it. Oh my god, social anxiety fucking sucks. I just knew it was going to go badly. First I thought it'd be nice to go to a spa, but then I remembered there was no way I would be able to go to a spa. Then when you said you'd changed plans to a home spa, at first I felt relieved since it would be in a private place, but then I got all anxious about it again. So I told Manami I was sick and couldn't go. Haru, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't realise. Is that why you kept messaging this week, asking me if I wanted to cancel? Yeah, I just wasn't sure I was ready for a spa. But you will keep it at Ryokan, right? In the end I was, but the Ryokan only went into the bath with you, Erica. This time Manami would be here too, and I didn't know what we were going to do for the spa. Sometimes you take baths at spas, right? I just didn't want it to see me. But my body doesn't look like the way I feel it should look. Right. None. I know it's stupid. Manami's known me forever. She knows that I haven't had surgery. But I still... it's Manami, so I just... Haru. That's not stupid at all. Erica? Thank you for telling me, Haru. That means a lot to me. Let's call Manami later and figure out something else to do for your birthday, okay? Okay. Thanks, Erica. No problem. You know, I can just skip all the bath stuff. Huh? I still have herb tea and face masks and stuff. I've come all the way here, want to try it out? Never done any of the spa stuff before either. And I'd feel really silly just doing it by myself. Want to have a mini spa day, just the two of us? I like that. I'm sorry if I get any new skin, okay? I don't really paint nails much. It's okay, I'm sure you'll do a better job than I can. Is this colour okay? I don't really know what colour would be good. Anything you think would be good is fine. Okay then, I'm gonna go with this colour. What do you think? It's cute. You like it then? I do. I've never painted my nails before. I don't usually do my nails either. So much work and they just get chipped. We won't use this again, so if you want, you keep this manicure set. Thanks, Erica. I'll try painting my nails myself sometime. I feel refreshed. Yeah, that was fun. Feeling a bit better now. Yeah, thanks, Erica. Don't worry about it. Sorry it's not as fancy as a real spa, though. I guess the spas you contacted didn't work out then. Ah. Yeah, sorry. Why are you apologising? It's not like it's your fault. I don't blame them. Legally, they could get into trouble if they let me in. But how do you're legally not a woman? But that's just how it is. Probably wouldn't have been comfortable going to a spa anyway. I mean, the staff wouldn't have been comfortable with my body. I'm not even comfortable with my body. So it's really a good thing that it didn't work out. Haru. This was really fun though, Erica. Thank you for preparing everything. I just wish I could have done more. I didn't think that there would be any issues making a booking with a spa. I hadn't realised that. I just didn't get it. Don't blame yourself, Erica. I'm happy you tried, even if I did think it wouldn't work. How are you not just angry all the time? I'd be furious with everything if I were you. Get used to it. I know some people who can get angry at every bad thing that happens to them, and they fight to make things better. I'm really thankful for everything they do. It just gets to be so much. And I can't do it, not all the time. Haru. I mean, all over the news people are talking about Raiwa, the new era. They're talking about the era changing and what that might change for everyone. But nothing's changing for me. Nothing. I mean, the Supreme Court upheld the law that transgender people need to be sterilised to what the fuck? Seriously? Need to be sterilised to change their legal gender? That was just this January. Sure, they said this law might become outdated as society changes, but are they changing the law? No. This is in 2020 or 19. So I can't change my legal gender. And even if I did, I still wouldn't be able to get married to the person I love. So what if a couple of wards have something similar to marriage for gay couples now? They're only valid in those wards, not really recognised as marriages. Everywhere I go, I feel like I'm being turned away. Can't go to women's spaces because I'm not legally a woman. I can't go to men's spaces because I obviously don't belong there either. It just makes me too anxious to even go on a spa trip with my friends. Because society keeps telling me that I'm not really a woman. But then what the hell am I supposed to be? Haru, I am so sorry. I didn't know. I just want to live my life like everyone else. But I'm not even allowed that. Haru, sorry. I'm gonna hold your hand now. What? Sorry, Haru. I'm so stupid. I thought I understood how hard it was, but I didn't, not even close. Every time I thought I'd got what it was like to be transgender, I didn't get it at all. For your birthday, I thought I could help and make things better, but I couldn't. I'm so sorry. Erica, you've already done more than enough. I couldn't even book a spa for your birthday. After you specifically said you'd like to go to one. No, I mean, when we first met, I was a bit scared of you. Scared? You were really blunt and asked a lot of questions. And you made me feel really uncomfortable, to be honest. But when you met me, you weren't disturbed or disgusted. Even though you're a bit clumsy about it sometimes, you've always tried your best to support me. Sometimes it doesn't work out. That's okay, I'm used to it. But it means so much to me to even have just one more person who just accepts me as who I am. Haru. Erica, would you look at me? Please? Thank you for being my friend. Haru. I kinda wanna kiss you right now. What? I don't know. Sorry, that just sort of slipped out my mouth. I don't know what I'm saying. Somebody please shut me up right now. Do you want snacks? I have snacks. I'm gonna get more snacks. Erica, wait. Did you mean that? I don't know. I think I did. Erica, you know I like You're like Manami, I know. I've had this conversation before. But you still mean what you said. I don't know, okay? I don't really know what I want. What I do know is, I was kind of hurt when I heard about your birthday from Manami, and not from you. I kind of didn't like it. And when you smiled at me earlier, I felt really happy. So I just spoke without thinking. Erica, I know you like Manami. You can just ignore everything I said just now. But you mean all of what you said? Yeah. Thank you so much. What? Why are you crying? I never thought someone could actually like me that way. I'm so broken in so many ways. Why would anyone ever be attracted to me? Haru, you're not broken. I know, but it feels that way sometimes. So thank you, Erica. You're welcome, I guess. But I'm sorry. I like Manami. I know that. You can stop saying it. Like I said, I don't really know what I want, okay? So can we just keep being friends like before? Do you want to? Of course I do. Then I'd like that too. Okay, glad that's settled. Alright, I still have to give you a birthday present. Be right back. I would settle for fake ID at this point, just because it would be kind of perfect. Yeah, happy birthday, Haru. What is it? The whole point of wrapping a present is so you can unwrap it and find out. Is it okay if I unwrap it here? Yeah, go ahead. This is very taped. I'm not good at this kind of stuff, okay? No, I didn't mean I was just making a comment. Just open a present already. So I know it's not actually usable, since it's not the real thing. But I thought maybe you'd like having an ID card with your actual name and gender on it. Just to have, I guess. I don't know, this is probably really stupid. I love it, Erica. Thank you. Okay, I'm just bawling my eyes out here. It should be pretty durable. I got it printed at a shop. I'll keep it in my wallet. I have a slot for photo ID in, but I never wanted to put my ID in there. But this ID card is okay. I'm glad you like it. Erica, I'm really happy that we're friends. Yeah, I wasn't sure in the first. I want to go back and now play it, you know. I was concerned this game was going to be problematic because it's kind of hard, well, to talk about these issues these days, you know, because people tend to be like the spa staff and less like the hotel staff. Kind of want to go back to the first one and maybe talk to Erica about stuff and be friends with her sooner, but I'm really happy that we're friends. Me too. So did you want to eat some snacks? You did say you like sweet things, right? What did you get? Well, I actually just got a huge bag of Mikan, since you said you were getting a cold and all. You'll help me finish it, right? Vitamin C is good for colds. Yeah, you can't expect me to finish it all by myself. I bought these for you, so take responsibility. But I don't really like Mikan. What? The peel always gets under my fingernails. What are you, some little kids? I'll peel them for you, okay? So you better eat them. Fine. But you have to eat some too. I could let you eat all of them. I don't know what Mikan is. I'm sort of imagining like Baby Bell, but with fruit inside. Don't know why, that's just what popped into my head. I'm now gonna Google it because I need to know. Oh no, it's just citrus. It's literally just fruit. Like a tiny, tiny tangerine. Also apparently a character in Danganronpa. Semi-seedless, easy-peeling citrus species. Also known as a Miragawa Mandarin, Anshu Macan, Cold Hardy Mandarin, Satsuma Mandarin, Satsuma Orange, Nachi, and Tangerine. Ah, okay, so it might just be a tangerine. Okay. Oh my god, these subtitles did not like that. Oh, subtitles are just hilarious now. Like I'd let you eat all of them. Fruit aren't cheap, okay? If you're not going to help me peel, at least pour some herb tea for both of us. Okay, this is a much better ending. Oh look, day with friends. That's a good ending. It's a little cake ghost. God damn, my eyes are leaking. You know. Oh, I couldn't have played the other game before anyway because I balked it up. Have a spa day with Haru. We can now play Spring Leaves No Flowers, but we're gonna have to see what the little epilogue thingy is afterwards. Thanks for talking to Manami for me. I wasn't sure I'd be able to. No problem. Manami said to call you when you feel better though. I will. I just want to say thank you again. What for? For what you said earlier. It really does mean a lot to me. Sorry I can't return your feelings. That's cool. I still like you as a friend. Thanks, Erica. Maybe not right away, but I want to tell Manami my feelings too. I know how she'll respond, but it gave me the courage to be honest, so thanks again. No problem. I'll treat you some ice cream after. I'm looking forward to it. Yay! Okay. So one night hot springs was Manami's birthday. Then we had Haru's birthday. Maybe Spring Leaves No Flowers will be Erica's birthday. No, Leaky, not that kind of leak. The one with the A. You're the vegetable. Okay, Spring Leaves No Flowers. The music and the art is just kind of perfect in this. It's really cute, and yeah, it's a really poignant story. Oh, there's a little cat. It's a cat. Okay. It's so nice to have tea after a long day. My legs are tired from all the walking. I think we probably walked across the whole park. I should call Tetsuya and let him know I got home. Oh, this is the boyfriend. Hi, Manami. You're back home now, then? Yeah, it was really crowded on the train ride home. Sorry, I should have gone with you. But you live in the opposite direction. Still, it wasn't too bad, and anyway, I'm home now. I guess you're home too? Yeah, though I just took the bus back. It was nice to finally meet your friends, though, especially since I've heard so much about them. Yeah, I think they were happy to meet you too. I hope so. I'd like to see them both again. Why didn't you tell me they were dating, though? Huh? They're not, though. Are you sure? Of course I am. We're all just good friends. They would have told me if they were dating. I guess you're right. They're your friends, so you should know better than me. I'm probably just imagining things. Anyway, it's getting late. We should get to bed. Perceptive boyfriend. Rarity. Tatsuya. Oh, is it that late already? Sorry for keeping you up. It's fine. I wanted to hear your voice. You can hear it any time. And I'm always happy to hear it. Anyway, it's late. Good night, Manami. Good night, Tetsuya. Tetsuya's right. I should get ready for bed. But the little cat bags! I wonder why he thought Haru and Erica were dating, though. I bet they'd laugh if they heard about it. I'll tell Haru and Erica about it tomorrow. It's morning. Another bright and clear autumn day. Don't have any plans yet today, though. What should I do? See if Haru is free. I think Haru has the day off work today. Maybe we can get breakfast together. Hi! Hi, Haru. Sorry, did I wake you up? Oh, I was about to wake up anyway. What time is it? Just past 8. I wanted to know if you wanted to get breakfast together. Breakfast? There's this new place that opened up that has these really cute tapioca pancakes, and I've been wanting to go. Tapioca... what? Tapioca pancakes. They make these cute little pancakes with tapioca on them. Oh! I just threw up in my mouth. Hate tapioca. Haru? Is Erica coming? Erica? I don't know. I didn't ask. Should I ask her? No. Huh. I mean, she's probably tired since she stayed out late last night. We should let her rest some more. Oh, that's true. Erica can be a bit cranky if she doesn't get enough sleep. Right, definitely. Let's meet at Shibuya Station in an hour or so then. It's just a short walk from the central gate. Okay, I'll see you then. I wonder why Haru mentioned Erica. They're totally dating! I guess we've been meeting up as a group fairly often lately, rather than just the two of us. I hope Haru doesn't feel like I'm neglecting her for Erica. Maybe I'll get something for Haru before I go. I wonder if Haru's here yet. Oh, there she is. She's wearing a necklace today. I haven't seen it before, though. I wonder if it's new. Hi, Haru! Oh, I love the outfit. It's a cute necklace. Yeah, thanks. I just got us a table. Thank you. I hope it's okay, but I ordered mango tapioca pancakes for both of us. Does having the mango in the tapioca make it better? I already paid for them at the counter. What? You didn't have to pay? I wanted to, as a present. Why? It was Erica's birthday yesterday, not mine. Yeah, see, it was Erica's birthday, but apparently we're not making a big deal out of it. I know, but I just wanted to get you something too. Like a thank you for being my friend sort of gift. Oh, that's really nice of you, Manami. Anything for my oldest friend? Anyway, they only sell 10 sets of these a day, you know, so I wanted to make sure we could get it. You don't mind, right? No, it's fine. I like mango. Exactly, Leaky! I swear, school dinner's spoilt like rice pudding tapioca. I can't. It's like porridge as well. I can't. Can't even. Sorry. I think you'll really like the pancakes, Dan. I've seen a lot of photos and they look so cute. We better see photos of better see pictures of this cute food. And it better be cute because you can't be in the same room as people eating porridge. Interesting. My mum has porridge for breakfast. She made me porridge once when I had my wisdom teeth out. It was not a good experience. And Tatsuya said he'd come with me sometime, but I know he doesn't really like sweet things. Oh, right. Watanabe. Could you thank him for yesterday? It was nice of him to pay for dinner. Huh, I'll pass on the message. Actually, I was just talking to him on the phone last night, and you know what he said? He told me that... What? Cute! And he said both things. I'm totally going with that. Manami? You were going to tell me what your boyfriend said? Oh, right. He just said that it was nice to meet the two of you. Chicken. I talked to him about the two of you a lot, so he's really happy to meet you both in person. Oh, that's nice of him to say. We should meet more often, the four of us. The four of us? Yeah, you, Erica, Tatsuya, and me. Erica. Haru? What? Oh, it's nothing. Oh, look, the pancakes are here. Let's eat. Okay. I mean, cute, but... Wow, it just looks like it looks just like the pictures I saw online. I think I still prefer that, what was it, strawberry shortcake? It was not strawberry shortcake, it was like strawberry lemonade or... The visual novel that I did that was my first stream on Twitch. It was Strawberry something or other. It was a visual novel and there were so many cute pictures of food. Or was that my first affiliate stream? I can't remember. Anyway, let me take a picture first before we get to eat. Wow, those pancakes were so delicious. I'll definitely have to go again. Maybe next time I can invite Erica too and the three of us can go together. Harry was acting a little bit weird today though. And I mentioned Erica at the cafe and actually on the phone too when I called Harry this morning. It's probably a good thing I didn't mention what Tatsui said. I don't want to make Harry feel uncomfortable or anything. Maybe I should ask Erica if anything happened though, just in case. Anyway, I don't have plans for the afternoon either. What should I do? Totally give Erica a call. Erica should be up by now. It's already past noon after all. No answer. Still no answer. They're totally making out. Cute couple. Maybe Erica's... Ooh. Stop calling, I'm trying to sleep. Sleep. I'll use this time to study. I need to finish this reading for class. Only 20 pages left. I should go through my notes again after though, just to make sure I haven't forgotten anything. That was a good study session. Maybe I should get started on next week's reading too, so I'm ahead. Oh, that's my phone. Who could it be? Oh, it's Erica. She must have woken up then. Ugh, why can't you just message like a normal person? I sent you like 3 messages already and you haven't even looked at them. Good morning, Erica. Sorry, I was studying and didn't notice. Didn't mean to wake you up earlier either. Ah, yeah, I'm sorry for yelling at you. You should know better than to call so early in the morning, though. But it's not that early. It's already past noon. What? Really? Okay, so it's a bit later than I thought it was. But it's the weekend. Give me a break. I'll make sure to call a bit later next time. Really? You could just message me instead and we wouldn't have this problem? I like talking with people on the phone, though. It's nice to hear people's voices. Yeah, I know you're a weirdo from a different time. Anyway, what's up? Not much. I just wanted to chat. Do you have anything to do later? I was just going to look at stupid cat videos until I got too hungry to stay in bed, so no. Did you want to meet up or something? Only if you're free. I mean, that pretty much sounds like this morning. And then I got hungry. And now I'm thinking about dinner. Which is quite good timing, so we should be able to finish this little story. And then we'll have done the trilogy. And got some decent endings, I think. And then I'll be able to have some food. Ooh. Oh, I made tea. I should hydrate. A second. Probably gone cold again because I made it like over an hour ago. And I guess I should put some stuff together for Christmas. Packing and my laundry away, and then I can just basically play video games or watch cat videos until bedtime. But at least if I get something out for Christmas, then it feels like I've not completely wasted my entire weekend. I did get my hair cut, but, you know. Yeah. Just need to figure out the plan for this week. We're doing one more stream on Tuesday. I mean, if you have videos of cats playing video games, I will watch them, Leaky, but I've not seen any of those. Yeah, we've got one more promo stream on Tuesday. I've got the hiccups. So, yeah. Plan week. Crap. I've only got 3 days before then I'm going home. My other home. My family home. For Christmas. And then it's New Year. It's like, I can't believe it is Christmas on Saturday. It's ridiculous. Though we're having Christmas on Monday instead. And my mum's like, well, we could still open some presents. I'm like, no, we're moving Christmas till Monday. We don't get to open any presents on not Christmas. I want to open all my presents with my niece. You know, it's not like I'm going to have many things to particularly to open, because I've got some things here that I'm not taking with me. Presents from friends, but yeah. That I will open when I get back. Possibly before. I haven't decided. Either way. Yeah, so one more promo stream on Tuesday. And then we're off for Christmas. And then there's probably going to be a stream on the Thursday before New Year's Eve. Don't know what I'm going to do. But I can plan it while I'm away. And then... Well, Jessie and I are possibly going to play Operation Tango on New Year's Eve. Whether we'll do it on stream or not, I don't know. And then weekend off from streaming, and then we're back to normal in January. From the first Tuesday. Though I might do a bonus Monday stream, I suppose, because it's a bank holiday and I'll be off. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Sometimes I get tired, but we'll see. Okay. Ooh. Well, I should probably get out of bed anyway. Want to come over and help me make banana bread? Eesh, banana bread? I bought a bunch of bananas because they were cheap, but they're getting a bit mushy. I saw this rice cooker recipe online that looks pretty easy, so I thought I'd make it. Yeah? Sure, sounds fun. Never had banana bread before. That's good stuff. You can bring some home with you. I won't be able to finish it myself. Okay, maybe we can say some for Haru too. Haru, what did you call her to? No, I just thought she might like some banana bread. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, I'm sure we can save some for her too. That sounds good. When do you want me to come over? So is this... So I don't know if the game takes into account previous choices. And thus we get the cutesy... Are they dating, or are they just slightly awkward because Erica told Harry that she liked her? Or are they actually dating because this is later in the year? So it's April and now we're sort of like September, October, because I think they said it was autumn. Loving the little shawl thingy, by the way. And I don't know when the hot spring thing would have been. But then long enough for them to be friends, starting a new job. Not sure why school was starting in April. But anyway. We'll see. So yeah, when do you want me to come over? Give me at least an hour so that I can get dressed. Any time after that should be fine. Okay, I'll be there in an hour then. See you later, Manani. Banana bread. This is going to be fun. I've made bread in a rice cooker before. I hope it turns out well. Attica seemed a bit strange though. Actually, Harry was a bit odd earlier too. Seemed okay yesterday. Maybe something happened after Tatsuya and I left. Oh, maybe they kissed. Okay, there's no point in just thinking about it by myself. I should get ready to head out so I don't keep Erica waiting. Oh, love the outfits. Okay, we just have to wait for the rice cooker to finish, and it'll just cook the banana bread for us. That's what the recipe says anyway. I've never actually made bread in a rice cooker before, so this is exciting. I like the concept of a rice cooker. I don't have room for like a big one. All the small ones haven't got very good reviews. It's like, oh, it takes like an hour to cook rice. And I'm like, what? No, that's not right. I'm doing a pan quicker. But I'm wondering whether it would taste any better if I did it in a rice cooker. Daisy has a rice cooker. But then she does sticky rice, so that's different. But yeah, I just don't have any room for any more gadgets. I have sufficient gadgets. Unless those gadgets would significantly improve my life, and then I would make room for them. Because I very much enjoy the mini whizzer thing I got. That basically is like a mini mixer, hand mixer, but, you know, so I can make stuff in there without having to get my big mixer down. And it's not even electrical, it's just literally just a small thing, and you put the thing in and do a whiz. You pull a string and it whizzes. I like my mini whizzer. Also, I like saying whizzer because it sounds funny. So yes, I will get gadgets if they make my life easier. But I also don't want to get in the habit of just buying a thing because, oh, it's cool. And then it sits in the cupboard or it's gathering dust or just takes up space. So, yeah. So it's like, can you rent a rice cooker? Because then I could see whether it'd be useful. But then I also go through fads of stuff. So, you know. Anyway. Bread in a rice cooker. It's exciting. You have an actual oven, won't you? Yes, and a bread maker for when we just want to make bread quicker. Well, poor people like me who don't have ovens have to settle. That's either the microwave or the rice cooker. You can make bread in a microwave? Wow. I don't have a microwave at home, but I thought it was just for reheating things. Well, you can make something close enough to bread anyway. I mean, you can cook stuff in it, but I wouldn't say you can crisp because of the way, unless you want to set it on fire, because of the way it cooks. Because that's the thing I like about bread, is the crispy. But banana bread is more like cake, I think. I don't know. I can't stand the idea of banana bread. Also can't eat bananas anymore. Even when I did like bananas, I didn't like them mushy. I like them green. So, yeah. Anyway, I like crispy bread. Patrick has a bread making thingy that made the most amazing tiger bread. I miss Patrick's bread. Actually, Daisy also had a really nice bread making thingy that she used to make these like harvest loaves in. Now I want fresh bread. I do not have fresh bread. I have bread in the fridge that will toast. It's not fresh anymore though. I love bakery bread. Just crusty and soft and warm. God, I miss when I lived in France. I could get like a baguette every day, fresh baguette every day. I mean, I gave myself a gluten intolerance for 12 months because of eating a lot of French bread, but it's fine. It was worth it. Anyway, you can make something close enough to bread anyway. You can ask Watabi about it. He probably has a microwave. Watabi? Your boyfriend. His name is Watanabe. Tatsui Watanabe. Right. Watabe. Good guy. Oh, it's nice of him to come out with all of us yesterday. I appreciate the birthday present too, even though you really didn't have to get me anything. He said he wanted to get you something since you were such a good friend to me. Actually, about yesterday, I wanted to ask you something, Erica. Oh? What is it? It's about Haru. What about Haru? Oh, it's nothing really, just something on my mind. Just gonna ask the crossed out option because it's funny. She just won't talk to them. What is it then? Oh, I just wanted to ask. Do you think Haru enjoyed herself yesterday? You mean at the theme park? I'm just worried because I thought she was a bit quiet. I think she was just nervous since Watabi was there. His name is Watanabe. Right, that's what I said. Anyway, I wouldn't worry about it. Really? Yeah. Oh, that's the banana bread. I'll go get it. A machine makes a beep. Actually, it sounded rather like a musical chime. I think I'd prefer that to a beep. I do not like beeps. Beeps annoy me. Ta-da! See, it just looks like cake. Banana bread. Ah! That looks like a little cake. Come on, Nazi. Wait, let me take a picture first. I mean, honestly, I'd take a picture of cute food, to be fair. It's just not very cute. I guess it's cute in the video. The banana bread was surprisingly good. Erica gave me some to take home, so I'll save it for dessert. Maybe next time we can invite Haru and have a baking party. Maybe not. It feels like both Haru and Erica are acting a bit weird. I didn't end up asking Erica about Haru in the end, even though I wanted to. I just couldn't get the question out of my mouth. After all, neither Haru nor Erica has talked to me about it, so maybe it's something they don't want me to know. I don't want my two best friends to be uncomfortable with each other, though. If they had a fight or something, I want to help them make up. Okay, I'm gonna call. All I have to do is ask a question. It's not that hard. Okay. Well, we're gonna try the crossed out option. I can't call Haru. She has so much to worry about already. I don't want to stress her out more. I'll call Erica instead. If I ask Erica directly, she'll definitely let me know if something's wrong. This is kind of really cute and fluffy now. The middle episode was really hard. Hey, long time no chat. I was just talking to you earlier today. It's called a joke, Manami. People make them sometimes. What's up? Oh, nothing much really. Okay then. It's kind of late, so if nothing's up, I'll, Wait. Huh? It's not nothing. Okay, then, what is it? Just... What is it then? I was just wondering... Manami, just see whatever they want to see already. It's late and I want to sleep. Oh, it is late, isn't it? I don't want to bother you. But something's on your mind, right? It's nothing really, and it's late. I don't want to keep you up. Manami, don't use me all the time as an excuse. If you have something to say, just say it. Whatever it is, it's something that's bothering you, right? But out then in, I think. Okay. Finally, we get to ask! Did something happen with you and Haru, Erica? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I'm just worried. So you noticed her? I guess it was pretty obvious with the way we were acting. Did you have a fight? What? No, why on earth would you think that? Because you and Haru have been acting weird about each other. And you can't think of any other possible reason why we might do that? Did you have an argument? That's just a low-level fight, right? Actually, this probably isn't a conversation we should have over the phone. Mind if I come over? Now? Yeah, it won't take me too long to get there. I'd really rather talk about this in person if it's okay with you. If tomorrow's better, that works for me too. No, I think I'd rather talk tonight if that's okay. Sure, I'll come right over. What on earth could Erica want to talk about? I wonder, it has to be something serious if she doesn't want to talk about it on the phone. I hope there's something I can do. Maybe I can look up some tips on the internet. How to mediate conflict between friends. Bless her little cotton socks. Make sure to listen to both arguments. Try not to pick sides. Oh my god, they're dating. Manami. I think she fell asleep. Huh? Wow, you really just fell asleep on the couch? Erica? Your parents let me in. You sure you want to talk to Dee? If you're tired, we can do this another time. No, you came all this way already. Hi, Jessie. It must be something important, right? I don't know if it's important or not, but... I mean, we were planning on telling you. Just not yet, since it's still... Okay. Can't believe you're in the final. I mean, I can believe, obviously, but it's like, oh, it's exciting. I can't believe it's the finals already type thing. So, yay. GG's. Who's your opponent? And then we'll finally get around to telling her that we're dating. Oh, you have a whole week off. Okay, fair enough. Right, so it is Christmas, so people tend to have plans. Bottles on Empty. Okay. Cool name. Yeah. Exciting, exciting, exciting. Well, if you add it as another event in Discord, then I can hit the reminder button and then it actually reminds me at the right time, which is great because I have a terrible memory for things. So, yeah. Ah. You just all rushed around. Fair enough. You were like, ah, sod it, we want to get finished. It's Christmas. We need to be finished before Christmas. It's good that you finished. So, okay. Just going to finish the story. Just not yet, since it's, like, a bit up in the air, you know? What is? Like, Haru and me. What about Haru and you? Okay, I'll just say it since obviously you're not gonna get it. We're kind of maybe dating now. Huh? Dating who? Each other? I still kind of like a test run since she rejected me once already. Wait, huh? Oh, I guess I should explain that too. It's a bit complicated. I confessed to her. We had a spa day. It made me cry, Jessie. It's a really well done, well written story that deals with a lot of complex issues around how transgender women are treated. And it made me cry. But it is done extremely well. And the art is cute and the music is great, but the story... I mean, from the choices I made, obviously. But, yeah. You a bit surprised they picked this one? Yeah, I was concerned when I read the description that it was going to be turfy nonsense, but the only turfy nonsense is been from like businesses and stuff, and it's been to enhance the story, to sort of illustrate how shit it is for transgender people. So yeah. Well, yeah, I think they just help a lot of indie devs get published, so it's hit and miss. I think this one is extremely good, though. Extremely good. Plus, really nice little gay romance going on, which is just cute. And a clueless friend who's adorable. But no cute pictures of food. I was saying that strawberry game that I played had much cuter pictures of food. They should have put little cat ears on the pancakes and I would have been happy. But yeah. But yeah, no, it's good. It's good. It is good. So yeah. I confessed to her when we had the spa day. Confess to who? Oh my god, she's so tense. Haru, what, did you confess to her? Are you just being really dense on purpose? I told Haru I liked her. And she rejected me then, but after that we met up a couple of times and, well, we're still working things out, okay? That's why we didn't want to tell you anything yet. Wait, Erica, what do you mean when you say you like Haru? That I think she's cute? Why are you making me say this? This is some kind of punishment game. No, I just don't get it. I think Haru is cute too, but... Don't be dumb, Manami. That's obviously not what I mean. Then what do you mean? I like her, okay? Wait, this isn't because we're two women, right? Because we're in deep, Manami, that's the thing. I know that. Haru told me she likes girls. I just don't understand. I thought you were friends. Yeah, we were friends, but you know how sometimes things just click. Click? Like when you suddenly see someone in a different way than you're used to. That happened for me with Haru. I saw her as a friend, but then I saw her as someone I could fall in love with. Okay, this is really embarrassing. Don't make me say more. It shouldn't be that hard to understand. It's just like with you and Watabi. What does Tatsuya have to do with this? I mean, why are you dating Tatsuya? Huh? Like, I'm dating Haru because I like her. She's nice and she's cute, and when I'm with her, I feel happy. I just want to kiss her and stuff. And stuff? You know, and stuff! Manami, are you really going to make me say this? I mean that I might want to do stuff that's more than just kissing with Haru. Erica, you're a girl. You shouldn't say things like that. Oh my god, is she a prude? You're the one who made me see it. It's not like girls don't have the same urges too. We're just expected not to say anything about that because it's unfeminine or whatever. But we don't, right? Don't what? We don't have the same urges, right? Is this you getting all proper on me about how women should act or something? I don't know about you, but I definitely get horny. Like, I'm not gonna pry or anything, but you and Tatsuya, you know, you've been dating for a while, right? Oh god, you're not saving yourself a marriage or something, are you? Not that there's a problem if you are, but that's cool, Manami, you do you. But, like, I mean, I know you're super goody two-shoes and all, Manami, but, like, even you get horny sometimes, right? Maybe she's ace. I don't think... You don't think? What? I just don't think you should talk about that sort of thing, Erica. I'm only talking about this because you brought it up. Sometimes I forgot how prim and proper you are. I won't mention it again. Anyway, that's the situation with Haru and me. Things are still really confusing, to be honest, but I really want this to go well. You're okay with us dating, right? Ha! Of course I am! I am just happy that you aren't fighting. Ha! Of course, yeah, I don't know why I asked. Anyway, that's why Haru and I have been acting weird lately. I'll tell Haru that we talked to, so you can talk to her about it if you want. I think that's all then. I should get back, it's late. Do you want to stay over? It's pretty dark out. Yeah, it's only a short walk to the station, I'll be fine. I'll walk you to the station then. And Nami, just go to bed, yeah? Sleep on the couch earlier, right? I'll see you later. So, I mean, there's two sort of situations that could potentially be, that she likes her boyfriend, but doesn't feel any sexual attraction. So, like, an asexual type situation. Or she's dating a boyfriend because she thinks she should be dating boys, and actually she's always liked Haru and has never been able to admit it to herself, and that's why she feels awkward with Erica dating her. I mean, there are all kinds of other scenarios, but those are the two that feel like maybe it's going in that direction. Kind of weird love triangle, but you know, Haru is adorable, and her and Erica make a really good pair because they've always been able to be honest with each other, I think. So yes, we'll see how this goes. But yeah, it's a really well done story, and I'm really pleased. But also, the second story was making me bawl my bloody eyes out. And the first story was really sweet as well, with the hotel staff being awesome. And that made me cry a little bit as well. This one is just making me giggle slightly. Because it's like, you know, and stuff. So, Haru and Erica are dating. I guess Tatsuya was right after all. But how did he know? And what did Erica mean when she said... It didn't sound like she was joking, so I couldn't tell her, but... I don't think I... Maybe Erica's just trying to trick me. She plays jokes like this sometimes. And surely if what she said was true, I'd have those feelings too, right? Unless there's something wrong. No, this is so it's so normal. My phone. Who could be calling at this time of night? Oh, it's Haru. Hi, Haru. Hi, sorry for calling so late. I heard from Erica that she told you that we're dating. She did. Congratulations, I'm really happy for you two. Reese is online. You are? Of course, why wouldn't I be happy that my two friends are dating? Haru? Thanks, Manami. What for? For always being such a good friend. Oh, but I didn't even notice you two were dating. You realize we were acting weird though, right? And I'm sorry for not telling you earlier. You don't have to apologize. Erica said you're still working things out, right? Yeah, it's a little complicated to be honest. But I still want to give this a proper chance. I'm happy for you, Haru. Thanks, Manami. Manami? Yes? Is something wrong? Why would you think that? Oh, I just thought... You can tell me if I'm just imagining things, but... I don't know. It just sounded like something might be wrong. These two need to talk. Before we went to the hot springs for your birthday, you told me that you wanted me to be honest with you. That I was your oldest and dearest friend. It meant a lot to me, so if anything's bothering you, I want you to know, because you're a very important friend to me too. Haru. I just have something on my mind after talking with Erica. Do you want to talk about it? I don't know, I think I'm just a bit confused. Confused about what? It wouldn't make sense otherwise. I mean, I'm just a normal... Manami? Manami, do you want to meet up to talk? I know it's late, but... I think Alouette is still open at this time. It's always pretty empty at night. But only if you want... Okay, let's meet at Alouette in 15 minutes. Okay, I'll see you soon. Beep. I should get going. Robers! I got Rober's tea for both of us. Thanks, Haru. What did you talk about with Erica? She told me that she feels happy when she's with you. Ah, that's really nice of her to say. But I felt like it wasn't that different from how I feel about you. Or how I feel about Erica. Oh, that's what you mean. So I asked Erica about that and she told me... She told you... She told me... I mean, it's not exactly an easy conversation to have if, you know, in the media always sort of insinuates that people are supposed to feel a certain way about certain things and in certain situations, you know, the relationships and that's always about romance and sex and shit like that. And if you don't feel that way, it can make you feel like you're broken or that the media is lying to you. But it is completely normal. Are there other people in the world that feel the same way that you do about things? And you don't just have to soldier on and just assume, just try and force stuff. You can be yourselves. You can be yourself, or I can be myself. So yeah, I'm really liking this game. I wasn't expecting to get quite so deep. But that's not a thing, right? People always say that boys will be boys, but girls don't have those sorts of feelings, right? Manami, are you saying that you don't have those sorts of feelings? Do you mind if I ask you about Tetsuya? Tetsuya, why? Why did you decide to date him? Well, he confessed to me and he seemed like a very nice person. Is that all? I guess he's very kind to me too. Why did you decide to date Erica? She told me you rejected her at first. Truth is, for a long time I was in love with somebody else. Really? Yes, so I'd carried these feelings with me for a long time. But when Erica confessed to me, even though I was just really surprised at first, for the first time in a long while I had butterflies in my stomach. And that convinced me that it was worth giving this a try. But what does that feel like? What does what feel like? butterflies in your stomach. It's hard to explain. Haven't you ever felt that way? Of course I have. I must have. Sorry for asking such a silly question. Not me. Yes. Do you think you might be asexual or aromantic? What's that? Asexual or aromantic. Asexual means not being attracted to people sexually. Aromantic means not being attracted to people romantically. Oh, no, I can't be that. I'm dating Tetsuya. But do you like him sexually or romantically? Haru. Nanami, I'm just asking, because if you're ace or aro, it'd be better if you knew for sure. This just doesn't make any sense. How could I be what you said? I've never even heard of those words. I know this is probably a lot to take in. It was the same for me when I first figured out I was trans. I've read some stuff about this online before, so how about I send you some links? You can read them afterwards when you have the time. Using the internet for useful things. Sure. Are you okay, Manami? I'm fine, I'm just tired. I should get home soon. Thanks for talking with me, Haru. Nani. I don't know why Haru said any of that. It doesn't have anything to do with me. I'm not whatever she said. I'm just... I guess I should read the link she sent me, though. The first one looks like a quiz of some kind. Are you asexual or aromantic? I should at least go through it so I can tell Haru she was wrong. Yeah. Have you ever fallen in love with someone? Next question. Have you ever had butterflies in your stomach? Harry was talking about this earlier too. But let's move on. Do you find other people attractive? Attractive? What does that even... Some more questions. And some more questions. This looks like the last question. Do you ever feel like you want to have sex? That's all the questions then. I guess it'll show me the results now. You are likely asexual, aromantic, or both. That can't be right. I'm going to take the quiz again. You are likely asexual, aromantic, or both. I got the same result. How can this be, though? It doesn't make any sense. It says here, aromantic people aren't interested in romantic relationships. But I'm dating Tetsuya, and I love him. At least I think I do. I definitely don't feel like I want to have sex with him. Does that make me asexual? Maybe I should research more about this just in case. About 1% of the population is thought to be asexual. That doesn't sound like a lot. I mean, considering how many people there are in the world, that's a lot. Being ace or aro is not a choice or a disorder. There are different levels. You might never experience sexual attraction, or you might only experience sexual attraction in some situations. You can be ace and not aro, or aro and not ace. You can also be aromantic, but still be in a relationship. There is nothing wrong with asexual or aromantic people. All of this sounds a lot like me. I didn't even realise that girls felt sexual attraction. I have never felt butterflies when I'm with Tetsuya, or anything else listed here. I think I love him, but... No, I'm not sure if it's really romantic love or not. I should probably talk to him about this. It wouldn't be fair to him otherwise. Give him a call. But I'm too scared to call. It's also probably like 2 a.m. at this point. I need to organise my thoughts first. I still don't really understand any of this. I really want to talk to someone. Who do I want to talk to? Erica. No, I don't think she'd understand. I'll call Haru. Haru understands all this better than me. I don't want to stress her out with a difficult conversation, but she said she wanted me to be honest with her, so I should tell her what I've realised. Manami, are you okay? Wow, you were really quick to answer the phone. Oh, I had it next to me just in case. I was worried about you and thought you might call. Oh, thank you, Harry. Did you read those links I sent? I did. The quiz said I might be asexual, aromantic, or both. You know that's completely okay, right? There's nothing wrong with that. That's what the article said too. But I don't know. It sounds like sexual and romantic attraction is something that almost everyone else feels. And I just don't feel it. I wish I could flip a switch to make my feelings work the way everyone else's does. You do, huh? Harry? Oh, it's just that's how I felt for a really long while. About being trans. Harry? I honestly thought that life would be better if I could just be happy with the body I had, but I couldn't. I tried to lie to myself, but it just made me feel worse. So I had to accept that this was who I am. And after accepting that and living the way I want to, even though things still get really bad sometimes, I'm happier now, I think. Haru, I'm so happy for you. That's why if you're ace or Aero or both, Manami, I support you 100%. You're my friend, and you've always supported me. I want you to be able to live how you want to. Harry, are you going to talk to Tetsuya about it? I know I should. I think it's fine to wait until you're ready. I'll talk to Erica about it too. She means well, but sometimes she can say some callous things. Thank you, Haru. I'll call Tetsuya afterwards. I think I can talk to him now. I'll still be up, so you can call afterwards if you want. Okay, I really appreciate it, Haru. Talk to you later. Bye, Manami. Maybe he is too. Manami, is something wrong? You don't usually call this late at night. There's something I have to talk to you about. Okay, is it something you want to talk about on the phone? No, it's probably better if we meet in person. Got it. It's dark out, so I'll go to your house and pick you up. We can go to the park with the elephant slide. Okay, I'll see you soon. Elephant slide. Talk to you soon, Manami. I should get ready to head out. Did we get to see him? I don't think... Have we seen him? Maybe he doesn't have a picture, because he's just, like, kanji. It's pretty dark here at night, even with the lights. Oh, we get to see him! Awesome. Sorry, you must be cold. I got you some hot tea from the vending machine. Thanks, Tetsuya. What did you want to talk about? I feel like if they've been dating a while and the subject of sex has not come up, not wanting to stereotype all men, but at 20, students, it's a thing. So it may be that he is the same and that it's a perfect relationship to be in because they can both just be themselves and, you know. There we go. So we're just going to have the dots. So I think I might be asexual and aromantic. I'm so sorry, Tetsuya. Why are you apologizing? This is a lot to take in, but is it okay if I hold your hand? Since you said you're asexual, and you said that means you don't feel attraction the same way I do. So I wanted to make sure it was okay first, and that holding hands didn't make you uncomfortable. It doesn't. I like it when I hold hands, Tetsuya. But I guess it doesn't make my heart beat faster or anything. Sorry, it's just I don't really understand all of this either. It's okay, Manami. So it's fine if I hold your hand? I think so. Okay, thank you for telling me all of this, Manami. To be honest, I think I need some more time to think about it. Hi, Fen! Yes, this is a cute and also really important story. How you doing, Fen? I really like you, but it sounds like you don't feel exactly the same way. I'm sorry, Tetsuya. Please don't apologize. Does this mean you want to break up? I don't know. I really do like being with you, Tetsuya, but I don't think it's fair to you since I might not be in love with you. But do you love me? I do, but not in the butterfly's heart beating faster kind of way. But you still want to be with me? I think so. Okay, then let's figure this out together. You said you don't really understand all of this yet. Well, neither do I, but we can figure it out with time. And if in the future that means it's better if we're not together, well, that's okay too, but at least we tried. I might not have known you were asexual and aromantic, you said, but that doesn't change how I feel for you, Manami. If you're okay with it, let's take the time to try and figure things out together. Yes, exactly, Leaky. It's not lumped together. It's not ace aro. It's like both. And, being aro myself, it's nice that it's not lumped together. Because, yeah, sex and romance not in hand. So, yeah. If you're okay with this, let's take the time to try and figure things out together. Tetsuya? Is that okay with you? If it's okay with you. Of course it is. It's pretty late, though. Want to talk more about this tomorrow? Okay, thanks for coming out this late. Let me walk you home. He's really sweet. I talked to Tetsuya and he was okay with it. More okay than I am, really. I'm so relieved. Oh, I should let Haru know. She must be worried. I'll just give her a call. So how'd it go? Erica? Erica, don't... hi, Manami. Sorry for barging in. And Haru? Why are you two here? Haru told me what you two talked about, so I'm here to say sorry for being awful. I didn't mean to make you feel weird or anything, okay? You can be sexual or romantic or whatever. It's asexual or aromantic, Erica. Asexual or aromantic, then. The point is, Manami, whatever you are, we're here to support you. And if Watabi said anything awful, I'm going to break his nose. You don't have to do that. Tetsuya and I talked, and we're going to figure things out together. Oh, that's great. Watabi was okay with that? He was. He said he still needs some more time to think about the things, though. Yeah, that makes sense. Are you doing okay, though, Manami? I think so. It's still a bit confusing. Yeah, I got a whole lecture from Haru earlier. She was actually at my place when you called, and when she found out what I said to you... I should have seen her face. Oh, you were at Erica's, Haru. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your alone time. You two have just started dating, and here I am bothering you two. What? No, Manami, you're not a bother. Yeah, of course you're not. Sure, Haru and I might be dating now, but you're still our friend, Manami. If anything, we're the ones bothering you, barging into your room this late at night. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's nothing. We're going to have you repeat the favour, though, of course. Huh? Your TV is way bigger than mine, so I brought over some movies. Erica, I hope you didn't. Take your pick. These are all horror movies. Because we're going to have a sleepover. I brought snacks, too. We're having a sleepover. Haru said we shouldn't leave you alone tonight, just in case. But we'll leave if you want to. Haru, I'd love to have you two sleep over, thank you. Don't worry, we pack clothes to sleep in and toothbrushes and stuff. We can get changed right away so we can start moving out on your sofa. Last one on the sofa has to sit in the middle. Erica, wait! I like sitting in the middle. Okay, if we're watching movies, we're going to have a vote. And I get to give some suggestions too. I have this one about puppies. I vote not that one. I vote for the one with puppies. And I do too. Sorry, Erica, it's 2-1. What? This isn't fair. Sorry, Erica, this is democracy. Fine, let's watch the stupid puppy movie. I'll go ask your parents for some plates with the snacks. Thanks, Haru. No, thank you, Manami. What for? For always accepting me for who I am. I'm just returning the favour. Haru. I know this must be really confusing, so if you have any questions, let me know. It's not the same as my situation, but I'll try and explain as much as I can. Thanks, Haru, really. Hey, you two, I bought snacks and drinks. Your parents gave me a whole carton of apple juice, so we're going to have a very team party. Did you put the puppy movie in yet? Oh, no, not yet. Well, hurry up then, those puppies aren't going to watch themselves. I didn't think you even wanted to watch the movie. The faster we finish this one, the faster we can start another. Oh, that's a good idea. I actually have another dog movie I haven't watched yet. It's about dogs at a shelter finding forever homes. That sounds really cute and sad. Fine, I guess we have a dog movie night. I get to pick the next movie though. Not if Manami and I don't vote for it, you don't. Shh, you two, I'm going to start the movie. I certainly didn't expect this game to go this way. when I started it. Also, I'm getting a very clear, let's be honest, ending. I got the let's be honest ending. I'm happy with that. Be honest with Tetsuya. But yes, NPCKC, whoever you are, excellent game. Oh, and we've just gone slightly over. It's time. You missed an ending? Well, oh, there's an epilogue. Oh, we're totally playing the epilogue. We got the let's be honest ending. Hi Manami, it's Tetsuya. Thanks for talking with me last night. I spent the night looking up articles about asexuality and aromanticism. Do you want to come over so we can go through some of the info together? You basically missed the girls came over and they're having a sleepover movie night with movies about dogs and snacks and apple juice. I don't know how much you missed, but yeah, basically it was that. But yeah, I totally didn't expect when we started, you know, it was like hot tub dealing with trans women feeling uncomfortable, hotel staff being awesome, to then, you know, trying to book a spa day and more turf places, to very cute admission of, you know, feelings at the end, to are they dating, to exploring Ace and Aro. And it's like, I don't know how this game can get any better, but there's one more, there's an epilogue we've got to play. I know we've gone way over what I usually do time-wise, but I'm sorry. Also cute little, the art is just amazing and the music is great. But yeah, that should be pretty much everything. Thanks for helping me pack, Manami. No problem. I've always lived in the same place, so it's kind of exciting helping someone else move. And please thank Tetsuya for me too. It was really kind of him to offer to drive. I feel like the hoodie, Matsumi's hoodie, should have cat ears. You can thank him yourself after. I think he's just happy to have a chance to drive though. Usually he only drives when we get a rental car for a day trip. Erica said she would help me carry boxes on a motorcycle, but honestly it just sounded like a really bad idea. Her motorcycle? How did she plan on carrying the boxes while riding it? I don't know, and I don't want to find out. Erica can be so Erica sometimes. But that's Erica for you. Yeah. It's weird to think about you moving though. We've lived here ever since I first met you. That feels so long ago now. We'd always walk to school together, remember? And you'd always drag me to the sweet shop on the way back. I didn't drag you, you wanted to go. Never as much as you. I still remember you crying at the shop when you finally got the last sticker from those snacks you liked. Oh, those stickers. I still have them in an album in my room. I spent so much of my pocket money on those snacks. You still have them? Of course I do. I spent so much time collecting them. You managed to get them all in the end, though. Yeah. We had some good times, didn't we? Yeah. Some good times. Haru. I grew up in this room, so I have a lot of memories here. Some aren't very good. Sorry, Haru, I didn't mean to bring up bad memories. It's fine, Manami. It's been on my mind all day, so it's not your fault or anything. I just had a tough time growing up. I'm sorry. Don't be. Like I said, it's not your fault. Not my parents' fault either. They've always been so supportive. It's just that I grew up here with so many conflicting feelings. I cried myself to sleep a lot in this bed. Haru. This is always where I wore a skirt for the first time, and I can still remember how happy I felt when I spun around in it. And it's where I first told you I was trans. Right, I didn't even know what it meant, so you had to explain everything to me. And I said that I understood if you didn't want to be my friend anymore, but then you suddenly started crying. Well, I thought you wanted to stop being friends with me. Of course I was sad. It meant a lot to me, though. And you just accepted what I told you. You accepted me. So while this room has a lot of bad memories, it also has a lot of good memories too. I miss it, Haru. I'm excited to move though. Be a new start. Oh, that reminds me, I have a housewarming gift for you and hey, I'm here to help pack. Hi, Erica. We're pretty much done now though. Also, I love how we've migrated to trans colours. Which is adorable. and like potential trans/bi hoodie thing going on as well. And also ace colours on the hoodie. Subtle, but very effective. We're pretty much almost done already though. What? Already? You two are quick. We've been at this for hours. Oh, I'm just kidding. You know I couldn't come before the furniture arrived. We booked the delivery for before noon, but I didn't come until like 11:50. That's fine though, right? 11:50 is before noon. Manami, you don't get it. It's the principle of the thing, okay? Don't mind Erica, Manami. She's been grumpy all week. Well, yeah, first the movers don't pick up my stuff on time. It turns out the internet setup people can't come until next week. And then the TV license fee collector guy keeps coming by even though I told him we don't have a TV. Ugh. He's just doing his job. I know, but it's still really annoying. Do you need internet? Do you need internet? I have pocket Wi-Fi. Oh no, it's fine. I can use my phone as a hotspot if I really need it. Moving's just more trouble than I expected. Yes, which is why I don't like doing it. Right, moving. I should check when Tatsuya's getting here. He's probably at the car rental shop already. I'll give him a call. You don't have that much stuff? Well, it's not like I'm bringing any big furniture. All the more room for my stuff, then. I'm really excited to move in finally an apartment that's not the size of a shoebox. Yeah, I never want to cook in a kitchen with only one burner again. You take what you can get as a poor uni student, okay? But since you'll be splitting the rent with me, I get to live in a nicer place. Yeah, I'm really happy with the place we found. Honestly, I'm surprised it went as smoothly as it did. I know we went with an LGBT-friendly realtor and all, but, like, it was definitely the right choice. I don't think I could have dealt with all the rejections from a regular realtor. Yeah, I'm glad we had someone to deal with that for us. The location is really convenient too. It is? Way closer to the station than my old place. Still can't believe your workplace is going to be so close to mine. That wasn't why you took the job, right? I was a lucky coincidence, okay? A new graduate, I don't have the luxury of picking and choosing jobs. If you say so. Erica? It just kind of hit me, seeing all these boxes. We're really moving in together, huh? Yeah. It hasn't really sunk in for me yet. There's just been so much to do that I haven't had time to properly think about it. Me too. I've been busy packing and everything. I still have some stuff I'm not sure about whether I want to toss or not. A lot of it's expired coupons though, so I can probably get rid of those. That's the stamp card from the vegan restaurant in Shinjuku. Yeah, I have a card from the one in Ikebukuro too. It's not like you get that much of a discount from stamp cards anyway, you should just toss them. I guess. I think I just kept it around because it was the first restaurant we went to on a proper date. But I guess I could throw it out with the expired coupons. You don't have to do that. I thought you said I should just toss it. I changed my mind, okay? No, I was just kidding. I wasn't really going to throw it out. Don't worry. I'll stick it to our fridge with a magnet or something. What now? Our fridge. Okay, stop. Now you're making me self-conscious too. You started it. We really are moving in together, aren't we? We are. Honestly, as a kid, I couldn't even have imagined me dating somebody, let alone actually moving in with somebody. I wish I could tell Kid Me that this was the future waiting for me. Not that I would have believed it. Well, if I could meet Kid You, I'd tell you that she's awesome, and that she grows up into an awesome woman. Erica. Oh, no, it's not the time for this. Gotta focus on packing. Right, help me go through these flyers. Why'd you have so many disposable tissues with real estate advertising on them? They've been building a bunch of new houses nearby, so there are always people giving these out at the station. I feel bad if I don't take one. Yeah, tossing these. But that's such a waste. Then give them to your parents or something. You're not bringing them with you. I'll ask my parents to put these out with the recycling. Is that everything then? I think so, finally. I don't know why you have coupons that expired over 3 years ago in your room though. Because what's the point in, effort to throw them out? Big words from someone who had random cardboard boxes from deliveries hiding all over her apartment. You never know when you might need a box to put stuff in. Exactly. Sure. I guess we can probably start carrying stuff out. Yeah, should we start with the heavy stuff? Nothing too heavy, I think, but that sounds... Tatsui said he'll be here soon. Thanks for checking, Manami. We were just thinking about carrying some stuff out. Wait, we have to do something first. Huh? I mentioned I had a housewarming gift for you, right? Here it is. Oh, an instant camera. So you can take pictures together and decorate your new apartment. That's really sweet of you, Manami. Hey, I hope you'll enjoy it. You too, Erica. You're so ancient, Manami. Who takes non-digital photos nowadays? Instant photos are cute. Erica, be nice. You can just ignore Erica, Manami. It's okay, I know Erica's just acting contrary because she gets embarrassed when she receives gifts. Hey, don't go psychoanalyzing me. Anyway, I was thinking that since this is a big occasion, I could help you two take a photo. Huh? Us two? Manami, if we're taking a photo, we're taking one with the three of us. But it's your big day. You two are moving in together. Yeah, but you're here with us, right? And Manami, if it weren't for you, Eric and I would never even met. This is a big day and you're part of it. Haru, Erica, Manami, you're my best friend. I want the first photo from this camera to be of all three of us, okay? Okay. Ah, it's way too much sappy stuff for me to deal with in one day. Manami, hand the camera over. I'll take the photo. Wait, it's hard to take selfies with an instant camera, so I have the longest arms of anyone here. Just let me do it. You took a photo, didn't you? I think I did. I guess we should wait for the film to develop. Oh, but you said Tatsuya will be here soon, right? We shouldn't keep him waiting. I guess we can carry some stuff out first then. Yeah, the photo will still be here when we get back. Haru, can I take this cardboard box? Yep, thanks, Manami. I'll take these boxes then. Be careful not to drop them. I'm always careful. Just me left now. It's really strange being in this room now that everything's been packed up. It feels so empty. I guess that makes sense since I'm moving out. I should probably carry some stuff out too since it's all my stuff. Feels strange to just leave though. I spent so many years in this room and now it won't be my room anymore. Maybe I should say goodbye. Weird to say goodbye to a room though. But I think I still want to. We've been through a lot together, haven't we, room? I won't miss the bad memories, but I'll treasure the good ones forever. Thanks for sticking things out with me. I would totally say goodbye to a room too. Oh! The end. That was cute. Thank you for making the game. It says, thank you for playing NPC Casey underneath me. Adorbs. It's a really sweet ending. Oh, and we got an achievement for the coming spring. Okay, let's go to the gallery. Play the epilogue. Look at the art. The art is adorable, isn't it? Okay, so this is called A Year of Springs. So everyone should go buy it. A Year of Springs. Alright, I'm going to end here though. I'm hungry. Hungry and have a quick in my back. Crick in my back subtitles. A crick. C-R-I-C-K. There we go. So yes, thank you very much everyone for being here. This was A Year of Springs. Thank you very much to Ratalaika Games for the code for streaming this. It was an excellent game. Go buy it. Pretty much they dealt with some very tough subjects very well. Very sensitively, and obviously based on a lot of real world experience. So it's good. Oh, I will be back on Tuesday for the final stream before Christmas. So I will catch you all then. For now, I've been Jo, otherwise known as Angel SK, and catch you later. Have a great day.